And yes, people who are saying, well, now she only wants to contact the police now because she's mad. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. So, they've arrested Natter. I'm like, so I just replied to her. I wrote, he physically, emotionally, and sexually abused me for 10 months. He deserves this. For 10 months. I think I'm like 100% addicted to this person in like a bad way. You know what? Fuck, I'm just gonna talk freely about how I feel. Fuck you if you fucking judge me for it. I don't care. I missed him at that moment, okay? I'm just gonna come out and say it. I fucking missed him. I missed his dick, and I wanted to see him. I missed his dick. I'm glad he was arrested. Maybe he can make prison cooking videos. Cheeto soup with raw Vienna sausages smothered in melted Hershey's bar. Commissary my way. He's gonna get to stay home until conditional with conditions until he has to appear in court. Smirk is gone. What happened? On what charges? Physical abuse or assault or whatever, confinement, and sexual assault. And actually, they have May's name. They asked me about May, so they know about May. Anyone who watches May, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying people, like, she just, there's so many lies. Like, no. No, I don't care if you have no, like, I'm sorry. You don't message somebody the day after being raped or sexually assaulted and cry about being rejected. And then the whole, like, just selfish lover thing. No, sorry. After everything I do, like, you should play with my boobs. I'm sorry, but, or something. Like, frig. She's actually, like, if you watch her, you can tell she's sitting on a piss pad the whole time. Her camera's pointed at her crotch. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And she said, like, they made her, like, go back to the States to file a report. Like, no, I'm sorry. If you go to the cops and you go online before you go to the cops and tell people your story, I don't know. It's so full of bullshit that she would fucking lose in a second. Her own daughter turned her back on her. Yeah, there's reactions to that too. My experiences are different. My experiences are different. We've decided that we're going to try this, and that's my choice. Like, things have been really good, and that's it. And I love him, and that's what I want to do. Like, you can see she's full of shit. Like, he apparently did this to her, but then she messages him like the day after. I'm like, I knew you'd never call me last night. You rejected me, blah, blah, blah. Just like, obviously, you know what I mean? So I know, like, it looks like sus, but he's like seriously like a really, really, I don't know if it's like a culture thing or what, like, but he's a really, really friendly person. No, I didn't try to lie. I don't know, like, I don't even know like what time or whatever I was there. I don't remember. I seen the messages and I'm like, yeah, this is so many inconsistencies. Like, get your story straight. Yeah, I had a hard time remembering things. And I think my short-term memory is affected because of all the cannabis use. So you're right, I need to stay sharp, but I had a hard time. I'm like, I don't really remember. Like, they would ask me stuff like, what are you wearing and stuff, and like, what were you wearing? I'm like, oh, I don't remember. Like, get your story straight. So if he did that, had sex with you, but in your message you're saying they're gonna test for STDs, the pre-cum, there would be actual cum. It wouldn't be pre-cum. Like, there's so many. No, you're not gonna win this. Sorry. I'm not assuming what a victim would do. It's clear lies. Like, there's just so many contradictions. As a victim of SA, false accusation, disgusts me to my core. The fact that they brag or use it to blackmail someone is just gross and vile. Ever worry that you're helping set him up financially and that one day he will give you the boot? and give everything you deserve to someone else. I think about that every day, actually. If that happens, I have a plan. I'm not as stupid as you think. Trust. What the hell does she have merch for anyway? She. What the fuck do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for? Some of them.
Hello, guys. Man, oh man. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, my name is Charlie. Please consider subbing before you exit this video. Before I get into this, actually, I do want to acknowledge off the top of the live stream everything going on with Ukraine and obviously the impact it has on the rest of the world. So I just wanted to acknowledge that and say to any viewers who are watching who are directly impacted, because I know there's a few. I've seen some tweets from viewers on Twitter. My heart's with you. My prayers with you. I am a praying woman. I just don't talk about it publicly because it's no one's business. But I'm really, really sorry all this is happening, and stay strong. I am working on getting a few organizations together. I know Bethany Frankel's is a really good one, but I will get that together and get a quick tweet together. I know I retweeted allegedly Angelo, who made a card which was so helpful on Twitter, but I'll work on being a bit better with that. So if you are watching, or if you could just send some love to the people in Ukraine, to the families who have, to the people who have families in Ukraine, that would be amazing. I know that doesn't change what's what's happening right now, but my heart's with you, and it is really hard to watch. So before I continue, I want to thank anyone who is watching in real time. Thank you so much. To anyone watching in playback, I appreciate you. To my mods who are here, my channel members, my patrons, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing love in the chat. I see you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys showing them love. I actually saw a tweet from a viewer, and sometimes I forget, I don't know why, that I have international viewers. So that aside, and I know it's a very, very, very heavy topic. I obviously came here for a reason. We got a lot to talk about. Before I get into this, once again, I want to thank Stabby Use. Stabby Use and Indy, thank you so much. Cancer Warrior, you as well. I've been trying to get through a lot of clips, and Stabby, I don't know what vitamins you are taking. I don't know why your memory works like that, but I appreciate you, sis, so much. Indy, you came through clutch this morning. I appreciate you. And Cancer Warrior, thank you, boo. Thank you so much. We're going to get into it. And I want to remind everyone what I've been saying for almost 2 years now. Several things can be right at once. Two things can be right at once. There's no need to pick sides when it comes to this because we're talking about two vile people, two abusive people. He should face consequences. So should Chantal. Chantal is not the warrior, the representation of what it is to be a DV victim and all these things, but we'll get into all of that. And I think people get confused. Like right now, there are people who, in spite of Chantal, are sending Natter money. That's not in spite of Chantal. It's stupid. Anyways, I'll get into all that in a second. I will never understand that because I've been saying it for so long. Not saying people need to listen to me, but it's just like I don't know how people have not added that up. It's okay to say, you know what, she ain't shit and he ain't shit either. It's all right, but I know it's hard for some people. Oh yeah, Jojo, thank you for the super chat. You know it. You know. And here's the thing, I just want to mention as well, I have more to release outside of this live stream. I have a lot more to release outside of this live stream. I edit this down because I went through a lot of live streams, but when it comes to the ones from the last couple of days, I realized even my edit was too long, so I had to shave it down even more. I will have uh, voiceover videos, like commentary videos, coming out as well to line up with a lot that I mentioned in this live stream. And conversations we'll continue having because this is not going away anytime soon. Chantal is a disgusting piece of shit. Disgusting piece of shit. And her content speaks for itself. I don't know why she doesn't think anything through. Not to say if those things that happened to her, go report it. Absolutely. But Chantel doesn't think anything through because Chantel, for whatever reason, forgets what she says or tries to gaslight people out of what she says or thinks because she deletes things that we can't pull them back up. For example, the first live stream we'll be going over, we're not going over the whole live stream. We're only going over like a few clips, is a live stream from October. It was titled, I believe, No More Drama, and she deleted it because she started to go in on a potential rape victim. For those who remember, May, unfortunately, did not unfortunately, she came forward, unfortunately, because of an alleged rape that could have happened due to meeting up with Natter, which again is not her fault. I understand the criticism there, but it is what it is. So we're going to get into that. We're going to focus again on Chantel's reaction and the things Chantel had to say about this alleged rape victim. So after we go through a few of those reminders, we're going to be going over the last couple of days. So, wait, actually, let me see something. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Liberty. Guys, I got my nails. Oh, I don't think you could really see it. Can you see it? This is like a pattern. These are bumblebees. And then this is, I don't know how to describe this, but it's, I love them. It's getting some used to. It takes me like a week or so. You guys know I've had long nails before. It just takes some time to get used to. But and it's gonna help me with my attitude today. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help. Yeah. Thank you. There's a much better picture on Twitter. I actually should post it to my stories. I really need to start paying attention to my Instagram. But yeah, that's them. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Violence is not the answer. Only 2% of the time, bitch. But let's get into the wait, did I upload it? Don't tell me I didn't upload it. Hold on real quick. This is a Okay, here we are.
Are you blocking tonight? I just don't want people to. I'm not talking about drama tonight. Like, I'm
She started with saying this, but it doesn't take Chantel long to just start going in.
not getting into drama.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people insulted. I want people to just like be respectful of one another. Like,
Oh, yes, I agree. Chantel and Natter are very similar. They're damn near the same person. I agree. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, exactly. Exactly.
even if you don't like somebody, just fucking treat them still as a human being.
Oh, Acro, thank you so much. Sorry, not to be distracting. I might have missed a few super chats in the beginning. I do apologize. And thank you to the new members. Acro, if you can tag me and let me know what they said or any of my mods, I'm so sorry for missing them. It's just with the intro when they come in, then they go off the screen. I apologize.
Somebody who breathes, somebody who eats and shits just like you do, you know? It's actually, yeah, Mr. Toad, it is drama. Especially since it's not true. Don't worry, we're working on getting the footage. Don't worry.
Now, I do recall Chantel and Natter claimed they were going to hire a lawyer and fight this. She was even arguing with people in her Instagram comments around the time this happened. I'll have a video to follow to show all those things. So it's interesting how that never happened. But when it suits her, May's name comes out of her mouth. When it suits her, now she believes May. Now um, May deserves justice as well. It's almost as if she never really cared about a victim unless she benefits. Hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say. Anyone who watches May, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying people, like, she's just, there's so many lies. Like,
Mm.
no, concrete proof. That's what.
Where is it?
No. No, I don't care if you have no, like, I'm sorry. Like, there's so many holes in the story. Like, you don't message somebody the day after being raped or sexually assaulted and cry about being rejected.
Oof.
Like, you don't do that.
Now, I didn't include clips on this one because I really wanted to get through it fast. But her saying those words, how many times has Chantel, especially one specific live stream, came on crying about being rejected by Natter? Actually, she's been crying for a few months. Being rejected by Natter. And the fact that she forgot she spoke these words. Oh, Meditating Cat, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I'm wearing Huda Beauty, their caramel brown palette. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Sorry.
Mm.
So that's all I'm gonna say. But I don't know. I have her video, like her most recent video, like saying she went on business. Yet she had the message to Natter says, "I'm coming to Canada to see you." To see you. So
Oh, can you guys tag me on what it was? I'm sorry if I'm missing it. I'm just trying to catch certain things. I'm trying to get better. I'm sorry. Let me know what Enamored said. I'm sorry, Enamored.
Natter is like super excited
Oh,
about having fans. This woman is like 80. Not saying that 80-year-olds don't get sexually assaulted, it happens, but
let me explain what she meant here, or what I believe she meant. When she said she believes this woman is 80, what I believe she was saying is he wouldn't dare find someone that old, older than her, attractive enough to do what he did. Chantel was jealous of a potential rape victim. So when she sat there and brought up May's, which that's not May's age, but to bring up that age as if that means anything, was for her to let you know he wouldn't dare find someone that much older than me attractive in any way to even be accused of such a heinous thing. That was her issue. That's her issue. Well, amongst other things. She's disgusting. Um Oh yes. Oh yes. Thank you, Enamored. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. I apologize for missing it. Now, someone said this in my Discord, and I believe it was Robin. If I'm quoting you wrong, I apologize. Well, I'm gonna paraphrase. But Chantel's able to walk a lot back. She's able to change her mind on a lot of things. She can change her mind on the diet. She's vegan, she's not vegan. She wants to talk about Natter, she doesn't want to talk about Natter. She wants to be a cooking channel, she doesn't want to be a cooking channel. Oh, this isn't a I changed my mind kind of thing. This is not a, oh, let me just walk this back. I forgot, or I don't lie. I just changed my mind. This is very serious. And Chantel is about to find out how serious it is. And if Chantel thinks she does not need an attorney, she is fooling herself. She is absolutely fooling herself. Because just as much as Chantel can report Natter for the things that she alleged, Natter has footage that was streamed to the internet to thousands of people of what he can report Chantel for. She has harassed this man online. She has stalked this man online. And she's abusive herself, let's be clear. But let's get back into it, and she gonna find out. That bitch should have sat there and just ate her food. She really should have done that.
Nothing ever sexual. Like no, we have all the messages. Like
Mhm.
there's also like if there's cameras, like he's seen her for like 10 minutes. Like that the camera would prove that. Like there's footage of her chasing him down the street and he's like, I gotta go, I gotta go. Like she tried to like grab his dick and shit and like no. She's actually like if you watch her you can tell she's sitting on a piss pad the whole time her camera's pointed at her crotch.
Chantel was getting fucked on a pitch pad. Chantel has flashed the internet I don't know how many times. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything that could have happened in an event that she was not there for? But here Chantel is just trying to discredit her in any way she can by bringing up her age, bringing up what she was sitting on, bringing up where the camera was pointed. She didn't want the camera on her face, but here we are. But here we are. Mandy, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, really? I thought the link would work. I always have a pinned link, but if it doesn't work, then yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you, boo.
Like, you know what I mean? So, but anyway.
She almost shit herself last night.
No, I said that. I said you no, definitely. He knows that now. Meet up with people. It's like but meeting up with somebody doesn't mean you rape them. Do you know what I mean? She clearly says don't mess with American. You know, it's not about your rejection of me. Yeah, it is. Obviously, like the message it's all in the messages. What more proof do you need?
Just like this in my opinion, there's a few things we're going to cover, but everything that happened in the last couple of days with the reporting does have a lot to do with Natter's rejection of her. Several of us has said, we've said it for months. This will end when Natter is done. And Natter finally seemed done, and Didi was not going home. Chantel has tried everything, even started up that live stream claiming she wanted to help Didi. Didi was in danger, which we'll be going over one specific point in that live stream. And then the minute she saw that this didn't work, this was the last play that she had. And that's the problem. She treated this like a game because she didn't have the control that she thought she deserved.
Like for somebody who did that to her, she didn't block him. Um she gave him a thumbs up answer when he's like, "What did I do to you? Like, can you tell me? Like you're lying." It's like she is racist. She's very racist. And like the people who just like
I don't think I even need to say anything to Chantel calling someone racist.
it's just people like I don't know. And she said like they made her like go back to the States to file a report. Like, no, I'm sorry. If you go to the cops and you go online before you go to the cops and tell people your story, I don't know. It's so full of bullshit that she would fucking lose in a second. A second, her own daughter turned her back on her. Yeah, there's
Now, Chantel likes to bring up people's family, and we will be talking about Delphine, unfortunately, later on in the live stream. But her daughter had nothing to do with this. Her family has nothing to do with this. And if Chantal was smart, she would have stopped speaking on May, even with everything she did over the last couple of days. But she can't stop using this woman's, you know, the trauma, the alleged, again, I say alleged because I wasn't there and I don't want any parts of that, but she can't stop using what could have possibly happened to May to benefit her.
Reactions to that too, for sure. It doesn't matter, Lucky Lola. My experiences are different. Okay? And I've already said that. I'm not talking about that. We've decided that we're going to try this, and that's my choice. Like,
So with this live stream, people brought up the fact, rightfully so, that Chantal in the past has claimed that Natter is sexually aggressive, but she wanted to say, no, my experiences are different, trying to continue to invalidate May. And here we are today. When it comes to Chantal, I don't give a damn what your stance is. We may be agreeing to disagree, but fuck Chantal. Fuck Chantal when it comes to this whole situation. Not because this man shouldn't be held accountable for the things that he's done or potentially done, to women or people in general. But the simple fact is, Chantal was willing to sit there and excuse that man, offer a false alibi for that man, do anything in her power because in that moment, during this time in October, she still wanted Natter. She still needed Natter, or she thought she needed Natter. So she would have done anything to try to discredit May, even if it meant sitting on a damn live stream and sounding jealous of a potential rape victim and tearing them down.
things have been really good, and that's it. And I love him, and that's what I want to do. And I am sorry. Like, I feel like shit that I just, like,
No, she doesn't.
aired out so much dirty stuff about us, too. Like, that doesn't
Oh,
help.
I forgot that's what she was talking about. She felt sorry that she aired out dirty stuff, their private issues with her Natter, but she doesn't feel bad that she is sitting here dragging this alleged rape victim only for a few months later to be asking for the sympathy, the grace, and the empathy that she never gave May. Fuck Chantal. I should have said this at the top of the stream. The theme of this live stream is fuck Chantal.
You know? He went to her hotel room because, like, he told me about that. I remember he's like, some fan of mine saying she's gonna come from the States, like this older woman, and
He's
wants to try
predatory.
my food and stuff like that. She was traveling to Canada and she wants to come and, like, stop by. Do you want to meet my fan with me? Like, he did ask me that, I remember, and I was like, oh, and I was like, it's not gonna happen. Like, nobody's gonna come, and he didn't think so either. And then she did come, and, like, I was away from him not very long that day. I don't know. And then I guess it was like the whole thing was like he went there and because she traveled all the way down, you know. So anyway, so that's all I know. And well, I know everything, but yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
So here's the thing, right? Because she brought up May. She brought up May in the last couple of days. Chantal claimed they had concrete proof that May was lying. So when she talked to the officers, did Chantal present that concrete proof? Because she's claiming that they talked to her about this other case that has nothing to do with her. That's her claims. Did she present that? Or is she withholding evidence? Is Chantal withholding evidence that can clear Natter? Because she's claiming they had all this evidence. Is she's Chantal wouldn't be sitting on live stream admitting to withholding evidence, is she? That's that's interesting. I don't. Hey, she said it, not me. Um. Oh, thank you. I know that's right, Isabella. I know that you know how I get dad. You let me know you got to be 18 or older. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And I know back then it was not as spicy, so I'm happy, you make it know now. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, actually, I haven't even checked up on Pete's. Not that I check on him like that, anyways. It's just if something happens, someone will tweet about it. But no one's tweeted about Pete's. I don't know if he's been live streaming. Who knows? Like, who really watches something like that? But I would actually like to know his thoughts on all of this. Thank you, Enamored. Thank you for the super chat. Now I need to check his channel. A mess. A mess. Not Chantal. You? You. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You always put a freaking smile on my face. Thank you so much. Well, how do you think of, like, honestly, how do you think of, well, I guess it's not that, I don't know. You're just really good. You're good. Thank you. You're good. Kite. Exactly. Exactly. Ugh.
But her, like, all of the messages, like the entire conversation, like you can see
Ooh.
she's full of shit. Like he apparently did this to her, but then
Thank you,
she
Natalie.
messages him like the
Good
day
for you.
after and like, I knew you'd never call me last night. You rejected me, blah blah blah. Um, just like obviously, you know what I mean? So I know like it looks like sus, but he's like seriously like a really really, I don't know if it's like a culture thing or what, like, but he's a really really friendly person. And that's
First of all, the way she tries to connect his culture to things when she wants to excuse his behavior, just like when Chantal tried to make it seem as though Nader can't read, she made it seem like this man barely could speak a lick of English, couldn't read. This man could read you very well, and I understood him. I know some people struggle to understand him, but I understand him. So, what a fucking joke. Just a joke. Ugh.
like he messages like anybody who messages him, he's like super excited to have fans. They were really really like there's
Thank you,
nothing
Katie.
sexual like at all. Like in the
Thank you.
conversation, she just like, I really like your food. Can you bring me food? Blah blah blah. Um yeah, so I don't even want to talk about it. It's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Like, you know, at first I was like, "Oh my God." Like
Talking about this was stupid. Chantel continuing to speak on live streams about anything involving Natter, the report she made is stupid. But here we are. I've said this for I don't know how long. We all have choices. We genuinely all have choices. Chantel chooses to wake up every single day of her life stupid. Monday, she'll wake up stupid. Tuesday, she will wake up stupid. Wednesday, stupid. We skip to Saturday, she will still be stupid. Dumb as fuck. And has the nerve to look down at other people. Miss, I know a criminal when I see one. Nothing about Chantel's channel ever aged well. Not a damn thing. Even the past year, even the stream we're watching now, it has not aged well.
especially that night when I was mad, and then like whenever I went there, I saw all the messages and I was like, "You do even understand what she's saying?" He didn't even English. He doesn't understand English very well. So when she's like, "My rejection, you rejected me."
He doesn't understand English. I forgot all these things that she said to try to excuse this man in a situation she wasn't even there for. And I think he reads just fine because he knows how to harass women just fine, unfortunately, when it comes to those messaging apps. He's pathetic. Oh, Anna, thank you for the super chat. I think it's a wig cap. I don't know what she's wearing on her head. She's been wearing a lot of different weird stuff, but I don't think it's a do-rag. I'm pretty confident I think it's a wig cap. All I know is it all looks wrong. Down to the wigs. Down to the wigs. Have we seen the $600 wig yet? Have we seen that back on the channel? Because I haven't seen that wig in a while. $600. $600. But she's a boss bitch.
Blah blah
Okay.
blah. He didn't
Thank you,
understand what
Anna.
all that was, and then you can see his message clearly. Like, okay, wow, so you're not a friend, because she was being like, you know, he was gonna like bring her food. Like
Exactly,
he's
Crystal.
excited that everyone's like, "Oh, I'm a chef," and like, you know, like for real. So why you guys are telling me to stop talking, but you initiate it? Do you see what you do?
Uh, People can try to initiate whatever conversation they want with a creator. They could skip over it. They could acknowledge it and make it clear, like, that's not the topic at hand. But Chantel does fall into her chat, first of all, especially over the last couple of days. Y'all bitches are dumb. Y'all bitches are applauding Chantel. When I saw her beezers, I knew a lot of them were stupid. I just wasn't aware of how many. I knew a lot of them were stupid. But to see them applaud that performance, that disgusting, vile piece of shit that she is, everything that she just did, and to see them applaud, y'all bitches dumb. No wonder you're in the fucking chat. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. I used to get upset, like, why are people putting money directly? Stay there. That's where you belong. Stay there. Stay there. Kristen, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we're going to talk about the CPS claims. We're going to talk about the CPS claims. Chantel would not, Chantel has no bottom. Chantel will do anything to hurt someone that she feels has hurt them. Even when she sat there and threatened to call CPS on a woman over an online debate. This is the same. Thank you again, Kristen. This is the same Chantel who faked a suicide attempt because she wasn't getting her way. With the young lady who was the parent, the CPS call, she wasn't getting her way because that young lady was dragging the fuck out of her, from what I remember. At least the clips and the explanation that I got, dragging the fuck out of her. Now they're sitting there dragging the fuck out of her with her underwear, that 10 size underwear, that crusty 10 size underwear, and she wanted to silence him. A mess.
No, I didn't try to lie. I don't know, like, I don't even know, like, what time or whatever I was there. I don't remember.
Mads T,
But
thank
anyway,
you. And thank you for being a member for 8 months, Boo.
it's just stupid. He
I
did
missed you
nothing.
guys
It's
too.
fucking
I missed you
bullshit.
guys too.
Um, I mean, there's like, she's lying, completely lying.
Very dangerous, Zero. Very.
About as if the police are involved. Well, that's a very serious accusation. And it pisses me
Mhm.
off that, yeah, she's accusing somebody I love of something so fucking serious when it's bullshit. It's not that I'm blind and don't want to believe it. I believed it at first, actually, and I gave him a lot of shit online for it. Right? Then, you know, I seen the messages and I'm like, yeah, this is so many inconsistencies. Like, get your story straight.
So many inconsistencies. Get your story straight. Bitch. Ooh, I can't wait until her words eat her up alive. Eat her up alive. And you guys know how I am. I'm very straightforward with my delivery. She mentioned the other day, I think probably yesterday, that yeah, this is a hug box because anywhere that she goes on the internet, they're pretty much being disgusting to her and dragging her. I hope that continues. I hope that continues. I hope every corner of the internet continues to scalp the fuck out of this bitch. Please. Chantel ain't shit. This was dead ass wrong. Everything, the motive, everything about this was dead ass wrong. I hope she feels uncomfortable in every corner of the internet. And we know she likes to read her subreddit and the forums. I hope every time you choose, because it's a choice, to open up those forums, I hope you feel it in your fucking gut or the second stomach or down in that fucking fupa. I cannot wait to see the internet continue to drag your ass and hold you accountable for the shit that you've done, freely done all over the internet. I'm happy Chantel's uncomfortable everywhere else on the internet. It's what she deserves a lot more. But I'm happy for her. See, look at me being supportive. I'm happy for Chantel. Clip that. Oh my God. Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. My crustacean, I can't even say the word. Crustacean panties grew legs and ran away. Sky Daddy, take the wheel. You know what? I'm not built for this. I'm not built. Thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all out of pocket. These user, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, not to toot my own horn, but I swear I have the best usernames in my on my platform. I do. Sorry, I do. Oh, oh, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Karen. Um, Oh yeah. Yes. Yes, Karen, you remember that too, right? You remember that too. We'll be talking about a few things. That's another thing. I need to stop pausing. Let me go back into this. Thank you for the super chat because we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to
You
discuss.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, he pushed me down on the bed and did what he did. So if he did that, had sex with you, but in
Sarah,
your
thank
message you're
you.
saying they're gonna
Thank
test for
you.
STDs,
Thank you for
the
being a member for
pre-cum,
5 months.
there would be actual cum. It wouldn't be pre-cum. Like there's so many. No, you're not gonna win this. Sorry.
This woman at the age of almost 40 sat there and tried to say, it doesn't matter. I don't need to repeat it. I talked about pre-cum and cum as if that made a difference. As if that makes any type of difference when it comes to a fucking rape. Imagine sitting your big ass, no neck, dumb ass on YouTube in front of thousands to say this reckless shit. Imagine. And then has the gall to sit here today or in the last couple of days and feel so upset, victim shaming, and bitch, fuck you. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Okay.
And it just, yeah, so that's why I'm just like, no. There's so many things. You don't lie about that stuff. You don't lie about that stuff. So, yeah.
Exactly, Oceana.
Okay, I won't talk about it.
Not a thing.
Exactly. SA can ruin someone's life, but accusing someone of SA will ruin someone's life. All you need is some woman's crazy woman scorn like her. You know, like, I don't know. Why is
Yes, CL. Yes. I caught that too.
she doing a video talking while she's sitting on piss pads? Like, I don't get it.
Exactly,
Ugh.
Lindsay. Thank you for being here, by the way.
And I realized
Thank you.
that this whole situation made me realize there's so many crazy, like, just people trying to mess with our situation and everything. And, like, I don't know. May's videos are really weird. You have a right to talk about it. Well, she can talk about it. Yeah, that's totally, like, anyway, totally grounds for, like, suing. Like, you can definitely ruin someone's life with that. That's what she says in the message. I know you have a criminal record or whatever. Like, hello, you don't say that to somebody that just assaulted you. You don't.
Isn't that what Chantel's saying today? The same Chantel that was so upset people were bringing up Natter's criminal past is saying that today. Okay. And here's the thing. Again, I'm not a lawyer, just to be clear. It's just my opinion. I think multiple people have grounds to go after Chantel. Multiple people, not just Natter, not just Didi. And let's not forget, Natter ain't shit. I have to remind people of that. I'm not here to defend Natter. They're both not shit. It's just my contents on Chantel. But Natter can go after Chantel. Didi damn sure can go after Chantel. The display that she showed on Valentine's Day, baby, you were stupid. You should have learned to turn that fucking camera off, turn that live stream off, but she didn't. And also May, in my opinion. But we'll see. That boss bitch better start saving some boss ass money because she's going to need some lawyers.
Threaten them. You don't message and threaten them after, you know? Like, it's so stupid. Anyway.
Thank you for the super chat, Pixelated Minecraft hairline. I love your name.
Yeah. Yeah, the things I said. Yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't say that publicly for sure. Yeah, he said he's gonna stop. Like, yeah, I said you need to stop. He doesn't think there's anything wrong with it. It's not sexual. Like, he showed me all the messages. There's a lot of women that just send him boobs and stuff like that, but it's like.
Let's not forget the time Chantel sat on live stream and asked people to send her boob pics. They're both predatory. They're pretty much the same person. And if I want to repeat again, if Chantel was a man, this conversation would look very different.
He's like, what do you think? I see these pictures and go, ooh. Like, it's true. It's like, it's just boobs, you know? Like, what are these women, like, I don't know. But. I'm not assuming what a victim would do. It's clear
That's
lies. Like there's
literally
just
what
so
she
many
did.
contradictions. You know. He actually makes a lot of mistakes when typing. Like he deletes a lot of messages when we talk to. So he's like, well, if she has the deleted messages, tell her to bring it forward. He's like, any proof that my penis was in her vagina right now, and like never. So
Well, that's
I
enough of that. That's enough of that. Fuck Chantel. Remember the theme for the live stream. Actually, the theme for the year. Fuck Chantel. Fuck that dirty bitch. To Chantel. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, Chantel's bedpan. I mean, you do you. You do you. Flat frog. Oh, that's funny actually. You do you, whatever you want. Either way. Um, not a queen being here. Hold on now. Thank you. Yep, exactly. Thank you. Let's get into the last couple of days. By the way, Ready Glare, if you want me to recap, well, try to recap as much as I can, I will after this live stream. I got you. Because there's a lot here. There's a lot here. But just let me know. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. That threw me off a little bit. All right, let's get into the live stream from 3 days ago.
hold on, guys. I'm getting to the drama in a minute. Can you? So I wake up today. My phone was dead. Good thing, because people were blowing it up. How cute. Making breakfast before taking action. This guy is like unbelievable. It just keeps getting worse. I'm at my wit's end. I cannot handle anymore. You need to F off. Like, you're gonna go and take action against me for what? I didn't delete your stupid fucking video. I don't. You even said so yourself. I changed my password. She has linked to my account. You're letting your little minions get in your head. I did not delete your video. I don't have access to your account. Contact YouTube and prove it. Actually, I'm really, really, really looking forward to that.
Here's the thing. We know they're both liars, but in this specific situation, I do believe Chantel when she says with this live stream she didn't delete it. Now, she is correct in saying that, his chat does like to hype him up, likes to trigger him. Her chat does the same. Their live streams, their members, their chats dictate a lot of what happens in those live streams. Even if Chantel isn't talking about Nada for, let's say, about 2 to 4 minutes tops, because that's only how long she can go, there will be someone in the chat trying to rile her up or bring up Nada in some way. And you know what she does? Fall right into that. Now, they're not responsible for the words and the actions of Chantel, but they do, they look for that reaction and she falls for it every single time. Just like when it comes to her reporting and what she did in this live stream, they were feeding her. Sometimes they feed her lies. I've seen it before, where it'll be straight up lies, but Chantel believes it. And guess what? Chantel is responsible for Chantel's actions. If she's not going to double check the information, that's on her. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for the super chat. You ain't lying.
Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay? So, your paranoia,
Thank you. Oh,
you need
thank
to,
you.
like, lay off
Oh,
the drugs or something. Okay? I don't know
you
what your
show them
problem
some
is,
love,
but you're
guys.
paranoid.
Thank you for being here.
Number two, anyone with $20, I could pay someone $20, they could do the same job. Real nice. Real nice attitude after I fucking hours of editing for you. And the fact that you have $4,000 right now is because you have a fucking channel that you're earning ad revenue from. You ungrateful fucking prick.
So, are we live streaming on the way to report someone for some heinous crimes, or are we just talking about all the things that this dangerous man was ungrateful for? Even when it comes to all the ranting that she did on the way to the police station, um, kind of shows her motive behind all of this. First of all, she shouldn't have broadcast any of this, in my opinion. But if you're going to broadcast this, At any point, did you want to mention why he's dangerous and should be off the streets? Or did you want to go on and on? Because she mentions the other women who are in his chat, the ones who are members and things like that. But those are women who could potentially come in contact with this man who should be worth protecting as well. But all she could do is bash them, these women that are kind of close to him or have some sort of relationship with him, and complain about all the things he didn't appreciate about her, all the things he didn't do for her, and everything about him that does not have anything to do with the alleged whatever. By the way, I don't think he was arrested, but I'll talk about that later. But everything that she claims he was charged for, I don't hear any of that. On the way to the police station to report this dangerous man, and I do believe he's dangerous. None of it. Okay. My point is, all I hear is a bitter bitch. That's all I hear. Someone who is bitter, who is about to use the justice system to get one over on a man who didn't fall in line. That's what I hear.
So if anyone can do it, then do it. Edit your videos.
Exactly, Gabriella.
Unbelievable. And yes, people who are saying, well, now she only wants to contact the police now because she's mad. Well, yeah, because I forgave you. You forgave me for talking about you online.
Exactly.
I forgave you for all of the abusive shit you did to me. You don't remember that, right? You want me to list it online? I don't think so. I don't care. He's poking a hot bull too. I'm not scared of him. Yeah, so that's why now. How do you know how much I make? How much he makes? I'm just going based off of, because when he first started, I was seeing how much, like I would go into his studio to help him. So you fucked it, Natter. You said it out of your own mouth. You'll never be with me, so you'll never be with me. And that means you don't get any of the benefits that come with being with me. This guy is...
The reason throughout the stream I include these clips is because Chantal has made it clear for months through their arguments her intent and how far she's willing to go. Yeah, there were veiled threats. As shocking as the last couple of days have been, it's actually not that shocking. It's not that shocking at all, because she has pretty much laid out the blueprints through all their arguments, how far she's willing to go. And let me make something so clear, because she lets it slip from time to time. In the last couple of days, she's been trying to get better with it, and she'll slip and then she'll catch herself. Chantal's not scared of Natter. She's never been scared of Natter. She understands the power dynamic that she has over Natter with her privilege. She's always known that. That man is a man of color with a very horrible background who is also broke. She knows the power dynamic that she had over Natter, and she is making sure she uses it all to destroy him, because this man did not fall in line the way she expected that peasant to fall in line. He has the unbelievable gall to side with a woman who's older than her, who is not as beautiful as she is, who doesn't have as much money as she has. The gall of that peasant to choose Dee over her and not fall in line, not fall down to her feet and praise her. She would have showed him the world. All he had to do is fake love her. But here we are.
Fucking hilarious, taking action. Like as if he's a victim in this. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm like in disbelief. You don't get to choose how I deal with what you do to me behind the scenes. You don't get to choose that. It's not about your rejection of me. Yeah, it is, obviously. Like the message, it's all in the messages. What more proof do you need? You do what you do.
I'm just bringing that up to remind everyone this has a lot to do with him rejecting her. But continue.
And there's consequences for it. I don't know if you know that. Like, grow up, maybe. We'll see. You are hanging out with a 50-year-old. Why doesn't she fucking teach you these things in life? Oh, I fucking hate people. I mean, seriously. Like, I don't know how a grown adult can handle being with this guy for like 3 weeks. Like, just watching him whine in bed all day, smoking, coughing. Ew, and every time I hear him cough, PTSD. Trust me. Trauma. Coughing trauma. I'm not going back there ever. And especially until I see a sign above the fucking bed. Don't make me yell. Above the bed here. No Dee Dee allowed. No Dee Dee's allowed. Actually, I'm gonna make a sign. I have a sketch pad, and I'm gonna draw a picture of her face in case people forget what she looks like. I'm not.
So Chantal had trauma, even when she heard coughing sounds, PTSD, based on her words that she just said here. But she has spent most of January and a lot of February trying to get Dee Dee out of the way, trying to get Dee Dee to go back home to Montreal so she could waddle her ass right back to that dangerous man's home. But she wants nothing to do with him. Okay. Okay.
I'm even kidding. I hear a cough and I like freak out. You think that you're gonna go file a restraining order? They're gonna look at your videos, moron, and they're gonna see you making fun of me all night with my clothes. You look like an obsessed loser.
Here's the thing. Showing off her clothes on live stream, like, sure, jerk thing to do. I personally don't care. Eat each other up. Yeah, it's mean. It's disgusting. It's not illegal. It is not illegal to show off her underwear on live stream. It might be against terms of service. I'm not sure, but it's not illegal. What is illegal, however, is Chantal live streaming herself, stalking this man, harassing this man, and showing up to his home unannounced, honking outside of his home, and being verbally abusive. That is illegal. And that played out all on live stream. He can present that. He can have that evidence.
And you're gonna go and report me? You're gonna go to the police and be like, she deleted my YouTube video. Do you have proof of this, sir? And nobody gives a shit about your YouTube video that would make $12.
You ever worry that you were helping set him up financially and that one day he will give you the boot and give everything you deserve to someone else?
Listen to this again.
I think about that every day, actually. If that happens, I have a plan. I'm not as stupid as you think.
Oh, okay.
Trust.
Nobody.
So Chantal was waking up stupid in December as well, because again, I'm not an attorney. I couldn't pass the bar if my life depended on it. But I'm going to assume the defense would ask her to clarify what she meant there, because it doesn't look good. What was this plan exactly? Chantal felt if this man moved on and had another woman benefit from, him or whatever, and left her, that she has something planned. What was it? I wonder what it is. But at this point, Chantal shouldn't be talking about this online. As a matter of fact, Chantal needs to log off. We'll talk about it later. But this is another reason Chantal would need an attorney. Because if she thinks for a second that super chats are mean, that are holding, a mirror to her face, if she thinks comments are mean, does she understand what if this was to go to trial or anything like that, the things that a defense attorney would throw at her and not give a fuck about her feelings? She needs an attorney. She needs to be briefed on a lot of shit that she is going to be asked. If I was Chantal, I would hire an attorney and have them look at those compilation channels. Because if she thinks this going to court is going to benefit her, it's not. Because they're probably going to look at barbecue chicken, just saying, Queen of What the Fuck, Kenzie Christians, all of that. Yeah, she needs a lawyer. Chantal wrote a check that her ass cannot cash. And she let it play all out on the internet. And here's the thing, that's one of the reasons why I don't feel a lot of people understand the difference when it comes to the situation, is most people go through these things in their private lives, even something as toxic as this. Not many people would live stream this and broadcast this to the internet for thousands to see and then hope that people have, what, a bad memory or forget that all this happened. No, Chantal needs an attorney. Here's the truth. Save the defense, by the way, I would never, let's just be clear, I would never help Natter in any way. I stay over here in Florida, I'm minding my business, I'm watching the content that is on this screen. However, being the YouTuber that I am, where is it? Is this my, yeah, being the YouTuber that I am, I use a hard drive. I have all my videos downloaded, all my live streams, including Chantal's live streams because she likes to delete a lot. That's how I'm able to track down the deleted live streams because I download them before she deletes it. Or if she does delete it, I find a copy. In no way would I help Natter. In no way do I ever want to be involved in any of this. Y'all know how I get down when it comes to my clips, my receipts. I have a lot. I could ship this off and kill the case within a week. Barbecue Chicken can probably put a compilation together to kill this case within a week. I'm no lawyer, but I'm not stupid like Chantal. December and January could kill this case alone. As a matter of fact, probably last week. Chantal is stupid. I watch this content. I know what my content is. I make sure to save my content. Ship it right off. And then what? And then what? God, I would hate to wake up that stupid every day.
Who cares about your $12 YouTube video? You want me to you want me to apologize for talking shit about you online? What about my apology? I get fuck all and I get treated like shit from you every day of the week when I'm there. It's bullshit, actually. And I'm not fucking standing for it. Actually, anymore, period. So, two can play this game.
Can someone explain to me what the game is? I thought we were trying to get a dangerous man off the streets. Oh no, this is a game to Chantal. Using the justice system to get back at an ex who wants nothing to do with you, at a sugar baby, because that's really what he was, who wants nothing to do with you. This is a game. So for everyone who's applauding, this is a game to her. This was all about sticking it to Natter and getting back at him for her being rejected and choosing someone who's unworthy and beneath her. So when you sit there and applaud Chantal for reporting this, remember, two things can be right at the same time. He should have consequences for anything that he allegedly did. But because of everything that played out, the way it did, and the way she's using the justice system and using it for entertainment on YouTube, it makes it harder for you. The same women who are like, oh, this happened to me. This is the right thing to do. I am sorry that happened to you. I am genuinely sorry those things happened to you. Applauding this makes you stupid because applauding this makes it harder for the next victim. I'm not disagreeing. He should face consequences, but so should Chantal. So you applauding her, sending her money, good. I'm happy you're sending someone money who made it harder for the next victim. Because guess what? Most victims, when they do get dismissed, they have to go sit home in fear. They have to go sit home in fear. They don't have thousands where they could take the week off of work or take the month off of work. They don't have that luxury. They damn sure don't have the luxury sometimes to leave. Chantal is a big, stubborn toddler, a vile one who could have walked away anytime. But because that man didn't fall in line, this is what she went. This is what she wanted to broadcast. This is the show that she wanted to put on. This is the game that she wanted to play. So when the next victim gets sent home, they don't get to go sit at home and live stream and collect super chats. Like, guys, look at the thing I just did. Being smug. Didi also messaged me. Super chats, thank you. Super chats, thank you. Oh, is that another super chat? Thank you so much. Thank you. They don't go home and make thousands off of this shit. They go home, cry themselves to sleep, or they don't sleep because they're in fear of who shows up to their fucking door. But yes, applaud her. Applaud her. She made, yes. She's for the people. Yes. She's standing up for women. She's a great example. Thank you, Chantal. Thank you for hurting and making it harder for the next fucking victim, you dumb bitch.
And I'm good at playing games, so you know what? What the fuck?
I'm with someone that he was like, I'm like Natter in a lot of ways. And I think a lot of it is a power struggle between us. I'm somebody he can't control. I'm not a woman he can control.
And she can't control him.
Like he's used to, maybe. And I can't control him like I'm used to.
Don't fuck with me, okay? Word of advice. You didn't sleep 2 hours? Oh, baby, I slept like a fucking baby last night.
She should sleep like a baby. You want to know why? She always knew what she was willing to do. She's gonna sleep like a baby. She gets to destroy this man. Again, he should face its consequences. She gets to get them apart from Didi, right? Because remember, she needs Didi out of the way. What Chantal doesn't realize is she just made Nader and Didi closer. And unfortunately, sent a wave of support his way. Congratulations. For anyone who knows anything about people who get in trouble, if you're the partner who holds them down through those things, 9 times out of 10, you become even closer. So congratulations. Even though he was being questioned for a few hours, I bet you Didi was sitting in that waiting room waiting for him. Didi sat there and went to Adonis with him. She just made them that much closer. Didi's going nowhere anytime soon. Even if she goes back home to Montreal, Nader is not letting Didi go anytime.
I slept like a baby. Mm-mm-mm. So nice. What are we gonna eat today? He's on his way to the courthouse. If he really is, I'm going to the police station right now.
Wait, why does it take him going to report her to report this dangerous man that should be off the streets? Oh yeah, it's a tit for tat. This has always been a fucking game. Okay.
Do this. This is overwhelming.
Really? So she just happens to be there every time you go live?
She said this is overwhelming. That's why I don't like to do this. She does a lot. She does a lot of unhinged shit on this fucking platform. But this is too much. Yeah, okay.
And I want him to stop fucking talking about me.
Which is another reason she did this. And I'm going to get to a comment that I put on screen. I'm going to wait for it.
As you say when you touch my underwear. Ugh. You're ugh. You're a big time ugh. I feel like I don't
She's almost 40. Almost 40.
have any like justice or closure. And I feel like a huge injustice has been done to me. So maybe I won't rest until...
Thank you, Whimsical.
The lies. It's the lies.
Hold on, I'm going to run this back real quick because I want you to hear this clip and then this as well, because this also is very telling. Thank you, Whimsical. Oh, yeah. I don't care how awful I sound. Those awful people being together keeps them away from other innocent people who can be hurt by them. I feel no sympathy for Chantal. Thank you. And I've said this before, and I still stand by that. Let's bring it back.
To my underwear. Ugh. You're ugh. You're a big time ugh. I feel like I don't have any like justice or closure. And I feel like a huge injustice has been done to me. So maybe I won't rest until... I don't know. The lies. It's the lies. I feel like I'm entitled to the truth.
Her entitlement plays a big part in this. Continue.
Like, I feel entitled to the truth after everything I've done. And the fucked up thing and the sad reality, and it's jokes on me, I'm not. He's not going to give me fuck all. Maybe, like, going to the police station.
But he will give it to her behind bars. He'll be weaker. He'll be a bit more desperate. You don't think Nader would contact Chantal once Dee Dee stayed out, though? Because I don't know Dee Dee's intentions if some consequences, were to happen to Nader. But I bet you behind bars, he'd be a lot softer. He'd praise her a bit more. And he wouldn't have anyone else, which is what she's always wanted. She's entitled to this. She'll get it by any means. Wow. I have no words. Outside of I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Send them some love, please. And I know that doesn't change anything you've gone through. But read that screen. Because that's what some people have to do to stay safe a few more hours. God, I can't stand Chantal. Wow. I'm really sorry. Do you see this? And it hurts that you guys have to share this to get the point across. People shouldn't have to share this personal shit. And I want to thank anyone who is sharing, just to be clear. But people shouldn't have to this is what you needed for people to understand what she did was so fucking reckless. I am so sorry, Cancer Warrior. Jeez. Like, imagine having to have someone do that for you to fully get what is happening. And the fact that Chantal just had super chats pouring in, memberships, all that. Like, yes, you did the right thing. You did. No, she did not. She made a joke out of this shit. Because at the end of the day, Chantal only looks out for Chantal. And how this benefits her, that's all that matters. That is all that matters.
And just like telling my whole story will just cement everything and end everything for me.
Jazzy's mama.
That'll be it. I'll let them deal with everything.
I'm happy you're safe.
So I'm going through my videos to try to find these dates of these things. So I do.
Now, the reason I'm putting in this clip is because she pretty much said, like, I'm just going to put this report and that'll be it. So Chantal expected to report this man and just carry on sucking down lacrimas. Oh, you know what? I'm destroying his life. Perfect. Take it away, cops. Anyways, hi, Beezers. She really thought all she had to do was report this man and walk away and carry on with her life. And then she found out, oh no, you actually have to put in work. You actually have to do the thing that you claimed, which was helping get a monster off the fucking streets, right?
You need your guys' help. Like, I'm probably gonna have to go to court and everything. So I'm not, like, stuff I say can be used against me.
No shit.
What a moron.
Stuff I say can be used against me, and she never shut up. She kept going. It's bad enough. Everything that happened even before the 24th is there, but she continues. This woman continues. I want to know who dropped her when she was young. Something's wrong. See? I'm so sorry. And I just want to be clear to anyone who is watching, you are not obligated to share something so raw. I appreciate you sharing. I am sorry for everything you have gone through, but you're not obligated to do that in any way. The fact that you guys are sharing that speaks to your strength, but I don't want anyone to think you're obligated to share anything. Not with me, not to anyone watching. I will make my point clear even without this. I promise you I will. Because I feel really bad. And I don't want anyone. Protect yourself. That's my point. Protect your mental health. You don't have to tap back into the things you've gone through to make a point. I will make the point. So thank you for the super chats. Thank you for sharing something that takes a lot of strength, but do not feel obligated whatsoever. Please protect yourself, no matter the creator. But I thank you guys.
On. Like, I have more grounds for legal action than him.
That's
And
so
he's
true.
gonna take legal action against me? What a stupid idiot.
Yeah, enamored. Exactly.
Delphine even shaved her head.
Now we're about to thank you for the super chat. We're about to get into the conversation of Delphine. What I found interesting about this, I've never heard this before. I didn't know that Delphine had shaved her head. I just wonder, when did Chantal find that out? Did she know that bit of information before she went off and cut her hair? Because that's very telling to her behavior and the attention seeking that she did when it comes to the way she cut her head. So I just wonder when she knew about that, because that's a little interesting. Thank you for sending them love, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Copper. She took my video down and told people I'm bad. Yeah, Raquel.
The way her chat was just casually bringing up Delphine's name. What does Delphine have to do with any of this? Let that woman rest in peace. I don't know Delphine, and I don't mean any disrespect by saying this or even speaking on her, but Delphine could have possibly wanted nothing to do with Chantal. Leave that woman's name out of that chat of from around Chantal, because Chantal wouldn't have given a fuck about Delphine. She's using her name today because it benefits her. Let that woman rest. Oh, Chantal and Delphine's name. Oh, shut the fuck up. Earth Angel, shut your ass up.
If you look at
God,
Delphine,
weirdos.
Delphine, if you look,
Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this for a second. All that to say, Chantel's dumbass sat there and doxed that woman. You doxed that woman. I obviously muted it. I edited it because no one should be going to anyone's Facebook trying to reach into anything that has to do with her. And we're going to see in a second, someone actually super chat Chantal, Delphine's daughter's name, that I also had to edit. The doxing that happens on Chantal's platform, she's way too comfortable. This woman passed away. And guess what? For people who know her, what does that mean? Are people reaching out to her family to talk about a YouTuber that she has no knowledge of? Obviously, when she had no knowledge of, her family has no knowledge of. What is the purpose of doxing this woman? Oh, hey guys, her name is this. Go check out her Facebook. You can see it for you. Are you kidding?
at her Facebook, her most recent picture before she died, she had a shaved head.
Thank you, Georgina.
She probably lost her shit.
The fact that she's even trying to compare herself or put herself in her shoes. Chantal is a disgusting human being. Thank you so much, Georgina. Chantal is disgusting. And I hope you enjoy.
I used to think she was the bad guy. He made me think that.
He didn't. I promise you this. Chantal would not take much convincing. It would not take much convincing for Chantal to think you're a bad guy. All you have to do is identify as a female. That's it. That's it. Woman, you're hated. You're trash. You're competition. You're in the way. That's all it takes. It doesn't take much. It does not take much. And I bet you, even though this woman is deceased, it brought her joy the way Nader probably bashed her to Chantal. It brought her joy. Because Chantal loves when Natter bashes other women and puts other women down, just not when it's her. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cancer. Whoa, I'm so sorry, Cancer Warrior. I'll talk to you after this stream, okay, boo? I'll talk to you after this stream. You don't have to share that. You don't have to share that, boo. I'll talk to you after this stream. Damn, that broke my heart. I can't stand Chantal.
And now I'm not so sure. And actually, I'm going to be... Never mind. I know someone who knows her.
I want.
Let me back this up. Thank you so much, Destiny. Thank you so much. There are a lot of strong people here. Strong as fuck. Strong as fuck. Ugh.
I used to think she was the bad guy. He made me think that. And now I'm not so sure. And actually, I'm going to be...
Uh-huh.
Never mind.
No, say it.
I know someone who knows her.
She knows someone who knows Delphine. Chantal has no friends. So let me guess, someone Chantal knows looked into Delphine? And what are they supposed to be doing with that information? Imagine thinking contacting anyone connected to Delphine is appropriate in any way. In any way. She is going to really get herself in some shit. Oh, wow. Woman's Army, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. And you see this right here? When it comes to what people are sharing, right? And this is something I try to touch on. And again, I'm sorry, Woman's Army. And I'm happy you're here today. Not in general, not anything to do with my chat in general. When it comes to the stories that people are sharing, they don't have the luxury or the backing that Chantal has, the access to resources that Chantal has had this whole time, or the amount of control Chantal had, or the amount of power Chantal had. Because let's be real, Chantal's abusive herself. Financial abuse is a thing. Most people don't have that. And the thing that sucks when it comes to everything that's been happening, Chantal's able to get away with a lot because she's not a man and also benefit off of the privilege of being a woman, a white woman going against a man of color. She benefits all around because people are not going to be as upset with her stalking, her harassing, all the actions she's done over the last, year or so because she's a woman. But then she could turn around and flip it and benefit off of her privilege. She benefits all around. The power that she has in the situation. Granted, yeah, is Natter smarter than her? Absolutely. But it doesn't take much to be smarter than Chantal. But she benefits all around. Because she's always the victim. This is never her doing. And of course she did this for the right reasons, to get a monster off the street. Of course it wasn't to get what she deems as competition away from Natter. Even later on in the stream, we'll see it. She was still worried about Didi being at his home. This man is off the streets. I thought that was the goal. I thought the goal was to get him off the streets. What do you care? It doesn't matter who's in his home. This man is off the streets. But wait, that was never truly the goal. The only thing I can think of, because I thought about it, like, what would it matter? Only if he had a pet. If he had a pet, I could see thinking like, damn, who's going to take care of, Natter's pet? Natter doesn't have a pet. Everyone around Natter is a grown adult. So what does it matter who's in his home? Oh, because you always wanted Didi to go. She thought this would happen and Didi would just go back home. Like, oh, I'm out. This is too much for me. No, Didi stayed. Didi stayed. 10 toes down. Didi stayed. Oh, yeah. Delaware Pearl, strong ass women. Strong ass women. Amazing. Oh, I hope you guys are okay. And at any point, thank you for the soup chat. At any point, I always try to remind you guys, please put yourself first, your mental health. If this topic is too much, I understand. Come back to a different stream. Do not sacrifice your mental health for this. No, not for me either. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the support. But if this is too much, if this is triggering, if this has any type of impact on you, you are to exit this stream. Protect you always. No one's going to protect you more than you. Okay? I thank everyone who's here, but protect you.
I want him to hear this because I don't talk to him directly. So this is the. You say that nobody would talk to me of your exes? I'm going to be going live with your exes, buddy. Yes. I'm going to visit your exes and I'm going to go live with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
She had a
That, you know what's so funny? We're going to talk about this later, but did she talk to the authorities about the exes? We're going to visit that conversation because what's funny is, unless I didn't see it and I missed it, which could be a possibility, when she mentioned there were women who came forward, Chantal would have said it was those women. Those women that she was so giddy about bringing on camera, possibly getting doxxed and harassed after they potentially went through some traumatizing shit with Natter. She did speak to the cops about them, right? Because that would be a safe place, not on her YouTube channel. With the authorities, that's a safe place. That's what should be encouraged. But I didn't hear Chantal mention that, not once. What happened to them?
heart attack. She had like heart problems or something. She had a restraining order on him, I think. I'm going to do the police report online.
Okay, so when she said this, right? Because I was a little confused, but then I realized after watching a little longer, Chantal wanted to do the police. This is what she's saying. She intended to do the police report online, but she was meaning to go get the information of his probation officer or their card. That's what she intended to do with this live stream. And the intention behind that, I think, was to try to intimidate and get some control back. She knew Nat would be watching. She knew Didi would be watching. Because you're already in your car, you're heading on your way to a station. Make the report. But no, she just wanted to get the probation officer card to contact them, and then she'll do a police report online. And at one point during the stream, if I'm remembering correctly, she said something like, yeah, non-emergency reports can just be done online. Excuse me? Non no, she said non-urgent, I think. Either way, you get my point. Wouldn't this be urgent? It's pretty serious because she never thought she'd actually have to follow through. Because when she walked through those doors and asked the questions that she asked, they brought her to the back for questioning. They brought her to the back for a statement. Chantal didn't go there prepared to actually have to sit there and show this and show that. She was unprepared because that was never what she wanted to do. She just wanted to make a mockery of this, send Natter a message. Remember, bitch, I can end you. That's what this live stream was. She never intended to make that report. She only intended to put on a show. And now she has to follow through. She got people applauding her. She has people congratulating her. She has people telling her she's an inspiration. Well, this inspiration better follow through. Because if she doesn't, she just put on a show that hurts other victims while cashing in a lot of money. That does not look good on anyone. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. Oh, you're too cute. Thank you, Eric. I wish. I wish. Thank you so much. Yeah. I just want to make sure you guys are safe. That's all. That is really it. I appreciate you.
Her brother told us Natter overdosed her.
Oh, real quick. Sorry. I'm going to actually try to run through these super chats before I take a quick break and then come back to this. Let me rewind it a little bit. Let me run through these super chats because I actually wanted to address this too. That was a whole joke. And I know what you're talking about. That was a joke. I don't know if anyone was watching Chantal last night, but she wanted to go private to talk about something. And it had to do, and she was like, yeah, you have to be a member. So, of course, people rushed to be a member. And it was pretty much clickbait because all Chantal, and thank you for the super chat, all she sat there and said, like, I'm worried about my search history. Bitch, talk to a lawyer. Talk to a lawyer. What is strangers on the internet going to tell you about your search history? And I understand she was super high, but she's still super stupid. What are strangers on the internet going to tell you when it comes to a potential case that may go to court about your search history? And why you would talk about that and let even behind a paywall, is she under the impression that the defense can't use that? Is she under the impression? Because here's the thing, she's a known stalker, known harasser, and a dangerous woman. It's displayed throughout her live stream for the past few months. And we'll get to it. Let's not forget, we'll get to it after the break. Chantal attempted, due to her own words, her own words will always do her in. Chantal attempted to break and enter into this man's home within a month of knowing each other because he didn't pick up the phone. He didn't pick up the phone once. The man went to go hang out with his family and a few friends. And because he didn't pick up the phone enough for her, she drove to his home and attempted to break and enter. Because when you sit there on live stream and say, I drove to his home, I looked around the perimeter, looked through windows, and tried to turn the door, I may not be a lawyer, but that sounds like an attempt at a break and enter. Her words, not mine. God, she's stupid. She's so dumb. She's been an issue from the beginning. She's shown signs from the beginning. And unfortunately, for people like myself, I thought a lot of the story times, I thought most of them were untrue. Unfortunately, I think a lot of them were true. I mean, she lied a lot as well, but there are some story times that it's like, oh, clearly with what she's displaying, she wasn't kidding. She was being serious. Yep. Yep. Kelsey, I agree. I agree. She's one of the most vile people online. I don't care what anyone says. She truly is vile. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Yes, thank you, Luna. That's the thing. Even when I had to go find the live stream, edit it down, there were certain parts of it that I completely forgot she said because so much happens. You know, the crackheads are fighting, all this stuff. So it's not that I forget certain things. It's just obviously so much goes on. I'm only going to remember so much. So to play that back and listen to the words coming out of her mouth about May, she didn't have an ounce of sympathy for May, only anger and jealousy at the thought of Natter possibly being attracted to the woman that she deems beneath her, an older woman, an older woman. She has some, she got some problems she needs to address. Yes, thank you. That's what I encourage people to do. Please, please donate to your local shelter. Absolutely. That is thank you, Ali. Thank you. Please do that. Yes, please do that. I appreciate you guys. No, she surely doesn't. Gamesta, nope. Chantal has respect for no one, not a soul. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on a quick break. Hold on, real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Go on a quick break, drink some water, check on Rio. Um, okay. No worries. You don't have to clarify, Woman's Army. You do not have to clarify for anyone, not a soul. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. That's your business. People will put the pieces together. Thank you, Cancer Warrior. Thank you. Okay, oh, we're gonna go over that clip too. Again, guys, you guys are used to my streams. It's gonna be a long one. We're gonna go over that clip. Life in a Memory. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's go on a quick break, and then I'll get to the rest. Let me actually. Did I back it up? Yeah. Let me do that. One moment. Which one do I want? This one.
Can isolate my abs.
Let me unmute. That was a nice little break. I just wanted to you know, hopefully bring a smile to, a few faces. I did not see Pigmented. Pigmented, I do not see you here. And one of my favorite things about the break is Pigmented's reaction. Oh, if you're not here and you are watching on Playback Pigmented, I hope you are enjoying your Sunday. Enjoy yourself, because this one might be too heavy too. So I can understand anyone who's not here. All right, let me get caught up here. Thank you, Gracie. I know I'm a bit behind. I'm trying to get caught up. Thank you so much for the super chat, Gracie. I have a lot of opinions. You guys know. It's a bit much, but oh, this has been very upsetting to watch. Very. Fit and curvy. You. Yes. Thank you so much, Fit and Curvy. Thank you. And I know you've been very vocal on Twitter as well. Fit and Curvy, if you're still here, because I know I'm behind in the chat, if you don't mind, can you link your Twitter, please? And also, Cancer Warrior, Stabby Use, and Indie, if you are comfortable, that is, please link your Instagram. I'd appreciate it. Because Fit and Curvy also speaks on a lot of things, actually, and it would be worth following her. So, and I don't blame you, boo. I second that. Chantal ain't shit. Oh, I still can't believe a lot of even though I've talked about it, I believe this is where things would head because I believe this is the woman she is. It's still shocking that we're here. It still is. Why is it shocking? I'm not sure. I literally knew this would happen, but it still is. Oh, thank you. Evolving, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I will say I am really surrounded around a lot of strong people. Thank you so much. Yvette, absolutely. Yvette, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been you I might have it wrong. I felt it was you on Twitter who had said something about Ukraine, but I could be completely wrong, and I probably mixed you up with someone. Either way, thank you for the super chat. Let me see. Sweetness, thank you. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. No, I'm not. Wow. It's not. Courtney Liz, thank you. Thank you. It is not. And that's the thing, too. A lot of people with their children. I'm going to be vague about this intentionally because it's not my story to tell. Exactly. The money she's made off of this mockery is probably one of the most disgusting things. There's someone that I did know who was unfortunately involved with someone who was abusive. And when she was turned away, because she was, the amount of calls she had to make the next day, which included her child's school. Because you know the list, there's a list of, who can pick children up. Obviously, the parents are on the list, sometimes the grandparents. The calls she had to make to immediately take that dangerous person, who is her partner, who is the father of her child, off that list, and having to explain to the school why, in tears. In tears. I'm sitting here looking at this woman just sob, having to explain to her child's school why this other parent cannot be on the list, because some abusers will use their own children to continue and hold over their victim's head. But no, Chantal is such a warrior, so brave. God, I hate people sometimes. Not you guys, obviously. This whole situation. When I tell you, Kristen, when I tell you, I look forward to a lot. Everything there. I look forward to it. Thank you for the super chat. It was you. Yvette, it was you. Wow, I'm surprised I actually did remember that. Okay. First of all, I just want to say thank you for being here, and I'm really sorry to hear about your family. And we, in the beginning of the stream, I did mention it, but we do have you, your family, all of Ukraine in our hearts, and whatever we need to do to make sure you're comfortable here, we will be here. And the fact that you're here in general, everything going on, thank you. Yvette is actually the viewer I was talking about, guys, the one that I vaguely mentioned on Twitter. So if we can send her some love, because if she wants to share, she'll share, but hold her and her family in your thoughts, prayers, whatever you believe in. The support would be appreciated, I'm sure. Thank you again, Yvette, for being here. Wow, I really remember. Okay.
I want him to hear this because I don't talk to him directly. So this is you say that nobody would talk to me of your exes. I'm going to be going live with your exes, buddy.
Suzanne, thank you.
I'm going to visit your exes and I'm going to go live with them. Yeah.
She had a heart attack. She had like heart problems or something. She had a restraining order on him, I think. I'm going to do the police report online.
I just rewind a little bit.
Her brother told us Nader overdosed her.
Her brother told us Nader overdosed her. Sandy, who is us? And Chantal didn't correct that? Why is anyone talking to Delphine's family? And the fact that one of her members are like, yeah, her brother told us, who the fuck is us? Excuse you? And Chantal is just eating her taco. She is so disgusting. And the fact, like, honestly, I know the stream was so long, but I remember when I was editing this and I saw that, I was like, I don't think I saw anyone on Twitter talking about this. Her brother told us, who is harassing this woman's family? Delphine, let her rest in peace. She's not a chess piece for the stupid crackhead game that Chantal is playing. Let her family rest in peace. This is disgusting. This is honestly disgusting. And the fact that Chantel said earlier, like, yeah, I know someone who knew Delphine. So I doubt that. It's probably someone, one of her beezers, that looked into Delphine and got information on Delphine and Delphine's family. Because Chantal doesn't know anyone. Please. But this was disgusting. When I saw this, I was just like, oh, wow. Like, this is low. This is really low.
He got Delphine hooked on drugs. Like he did, like when that's funny, he warned Roman, I'm gonna get him hooked on drugs. Who gave me coke the first day I went there? Wasn't me, you bum.
I was using him as a weight loss tool. Seriously, the partying, him and the partying, if you get my drift. Like not sleeping and just like being stressed out and not eating.
That's the thing. Chantel should have left on day one when it comes to the coke, the meth pipe, and all the other things that she claimed, right? But she stayed because Chantel, in her warped ass mind, not thinking about all the health conditions that she has and the fact that it's literally illegal, she saw the benefits. She got to find someone to sleep with her, find someone to cook for her, find someone to actually want to be around her, and provide or be that link to drugs that took her appetite away so she can gloat to her audience about all the weight she was losing from sexercise. Let's not forget Chantel was gloating about sexercise. How many rounds and rounds and rounds of amazing sex they were having. Sexercise was having her lose weight, the skinny legend that she is. And we fast forward to today, and she's saying, what now? Okay, two things can be right at once. There were probably days that it was sexercise and rounds of marathon sex. And possibly there were days that that wasn't happening. But it doesn't help that she spent months talking about all the amazing sexercise and the pretty much the best sex he's ever had. I remember her saying that she's the best sex he's ever had. Remember, not what was it, the doggy thing? I forgot. I know it meant she was dirty, something doggy, like all that. Remember, he eats her ass like groceries. I don't know if she actually said that, but the way she described it, like he eats her ass like groceries, all these things. But the last 2 days contradict everything she said earlier throughout the last few months. I don't know, her words.
Reach out to Delphine's daughter.
So I muted it and I blocked out the name, but Missy moved, that desperate bitch, that dumbass. A lot of you guys are in there. You guys people want to talk about the desperate women that are in Natter's chat. The unloved women that are in Chantel's chat that support this mess, the fact that someone would even bring up Delphine's daughter's name so comfortably, Chantel reads it out loud, doesn't correct it. A lot of the women in Chantel's her membership are very similar to her. That's why they see no issue with any of this. That's why they're applauding it so much. They're just as pathetic as she is. And of course, they wouldn't see what's wrong with anything that happened over the last 2 days because they probably look like her and they benefit from the same privilege. Fucking pathetic. Phyllis, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, when it comes to... Agreed. Some strong ass people in here. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure I'm caught up. I think I am. I think I'm actually... Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, no. It's not that I thought you were unsafe. I thought it was that you were local. Yes. No. I might have explained it wrong, but no, that's what I thought. No, that is you. That is you. I might have explained it wrong. Sorry, Yvette. But no, I know you were safe, but I know you said you were close by, which still is concerning, you know? Sorry if I explained it completely wrong. Still, send you love. Thank you.
Story. Really? I never wanted to do this. I never wanted to do anything legal.
Oh,
I feel like I have to do
yeah.
something.
Dead doggy. Yeah, thank you. I should have really left that image out of this whole conversation, but here we are. Thank you.
I'll just file a report online. I have to just ignore him.
There's various reasons why people don't leave abusive relationships.
Uh-huh.
Emotional attachments, financial attachments, kids, so many things. Like, you know, I'm able to leave. I feel very blessed for that. So I know my situation is more fortunate than a lot of women who are stuck in like marriages. So I get that. And I feel horrible for those people that they
No,
have
she
to
doesn't.
fucking go through that. You make yourself look stupid and discredit yourself.
She's talking about Natter here, but you can actually say these words to her. A lot of the times when she's going off on Natter, going off on Dee, the lack of self-awareness, I don't think I've ever, that I can remember, seen someone lack so much self-awareness, but when it comes to Chantal. These words can be thrown right back at her.
So, like, at this point, if you want to save any of yourself, you should honestly just own your shit. At this point, if that were me, I would do it because I'd rather look like a piece of shit than keep trying, like making myself look like a piece of shit over and over and over and over. Just like you just look ridiculous, honestly.
Chantal looks ridiculous, honestly. I know I keep missing these 9 Lives of Sandy. Oh my God, almost a year. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, boo. It's been a ride, hasn't it? I appreciate you. It has been a ride.
I'm stupid for like provoking a dangerous person online and talking about them, yes.
Buffalo and classy doesn't mix.
Classy? Buying fucking wine from the Petro Canada? Bitch, I buy us fucking $70 bottles when we drank, you stupid asshole. I don't care. He's poking a hot bowl too. I'm not scared of him. Dee Dee, you were second choice. He was gonna come to fucking Windsor. Dee Dee, you dumb cunt. He was going to come with me. Shut the fuck up. Shut your ugly fucking mouth up, bitch. Shut up. Shut up or I'm driving there right the fuck now. I will drive there right the fuck now. Shut up.
For anyone watching, this is fear, okay? Just in case you're confused about the emotion here, this is someone in fear for their life. Carry it on. Go ahead. Take it away, Chantal.
Honestly, I feel safer talking about it online.
Bring it! Bring it! Bring it! Bring it! Bring it! Bring it! Bring it!
I'm not like...
She feels safer talking about it online, even though she's willing to blurt out her address for said dangerous person to come to her home. Got it. Okay. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. This is fear. Don't get it mistaken, guys. I know it seems like anger. I know it seems like provoking. I know it seems like a lot of things that the defense will see, but I want to clarify for you guys, this is fear. She's scared. She's terrified, and we need to acknowledge that, okay? Courtney, thank you, boo. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Thank you. Oh, I did, Queen? What the fuck? Oh, Queen, I always do that. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's not the first time I've done that. I remember you said that to me. I'm sorry, Queen. I love you. I love you, Queen. I'm sorry. Oh, man, how did I miss that? Damn it. Clover, thank you for being a member for 2 months. And also, Queen, Miss Ma'am, I'm pretty sure I saw you've been a member for well over a year. Thank you. I love you. Thank you so much, Queen. Clover, bring chubby hands. I'm not playing with you, Clover. I'm not playing with you. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Chantal, ooh, this name is so accurate. It's so accurate. Oh, can I also mention, it feels so good to, with fake nails. Oh my God, who wants me to massage their head? Because one of my best friends, he mentioned that he likes no, I don't think he said with fake nails. I take that back. I thought he did, but I might have made that up. But he likes massages. That's the point. So who wants me to massage their head with fake nails? in an appropriate, respectful way. Just to be clear, I don't need no scandals. Anyone who wants me to? Anyone? Let me get back to the stream. I'm sorry. Your username is everything. Thank you for the super chat. So sweat. And mayo. You know what? Did you have to add the mayo? Did you have to? I know I gross you guys out intentionally, but you don't have to do it back to me. It's mean. I'm kidding. Thank you, boo. Oh, look at people signing up. Okay. We need to have a sign-in sheet. Listen, I got y'all. People signing up. That's what I love. Okay. So, oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, you know what it is though? Obviously, I'm not a professional, but I wish she would be studied only because I would like to understand, because I do believe Chantal hates all women, but she really hones in on older women, parents. Oh, hold on. Older women, parents, women of color. Yeah, older women, parents, women of color. I think those are the top three. And I would like to know, what is it specifically that has her hatred like that much more for those type of women? But under a study. I don't need her answering it because she would lie. Thank you for the super chat.
Gonna be like, now
Matthew,
that
I got you, boo.
I'm disgruntled, I'm a woman scorned, and blah blah blah. That's why I'm doing this.
Clover.
Because I was always, I mean, I came online and talked shit about him a lot whenever something would happen.
Y'all try to have me in a
So I was always not happy about things that would happen to me, but I never took legal action or anything because I was always hopeful that he would change and things would work out.
Far from jaded. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all y'all shady. Y'all so shady. Oh, thank you.
All right, so you guys are gonna come with me. I'm gonna go to his probation officer's office since I can't find online.
Hold on. The way y'all trying to get me caught up. Stop it, you. Stop playing with me. I'm not getting caught up in anything. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Ma'am. I love you. I'm not playing with y'all. Nope. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh, but to break the ice. Wait, I don't get it. Why is this going over my head? But to break the ice, anagram of Chantal Oshami. Hello. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Okay, so dark tint. I just want to explain. Sometimes things go over my head. So I'm just waiting for the chat to fill me in. See, and reality checks like this is hilarious and it's going over my head. Oh, okay. I get it. My bad, dark tint. You know, it's been a long week. That's the excuse I'm gonna use in the moment for feeling so stupid, and we're gonna run with it. It's just been a long week. I get it. I get it now. I get it now. My bad. I get it. Thank you. I did not realize that. That is actually smart. The fact you were able to do that. Okay. Thank you. My bad, y'all. Listen. It's been a long week. That's what we're going with. Vinyl tag. Thank you, boo. Remember, a long week.
I mean, I probably could if I'm just lazy. I'm going to go there and get a card and send her a nice email.
Not Chantal's.
I know her name. She doesn't see the stuff that's not on camera.
Thank you.
She just sees you victimizing another person, Dee Dee.
Not her. Your friend just disrespected me publicly You're gonna get her to fucking apologize to me
Who is she talking
on
to?
your channel when she's there. Yeah,
Mm.
it's gonna happen.
I was doing something nice for you, and you fucking.
Oh, hold on. Enamored is right. Thumbs up the video to help the cops find these videos. Actually, the defense, because I don't know if it's the cops who do that. I'm not a professional, but yeah, thumbs up the video. And if you don't thumbs up for that, I'm gonna go right back to what we mentioned last stream. If you don't thumbs up this stream, then you will wake up from your sleep with Chantal sitting on your face. And if you're okay with that, if you like it, I love it. But I personally would not want Chantal sitting on my face when I wake up. So your choice. I didn't make the rules. I'm just trying to help y'all out. I'm the messenger. That's it. Thank you, Enamored, for that that reminder. Thank you, Boo.
Treated me like shit behind the scenes.
Yep. Thumbs up.
That's
Yep,
my
thumbs
whole
up.
point. You don't realize. $250 a week minimum on food for your videos. All of the hours of editing. But that's nothing. You're just gonna brush that off.
And we're still complaining.
I know he's just gonna leave me like dust in the wind and just move on. Someone else. Like I'm nothing. You ever just want to feel like number one in someone's life? Like just, this one person just can't live without you?
Now, I've gone over this clip before, and I want to talk about something I've realized and I think I've never connected before. You know how it clearly seems as though Natter wants to distance Chantal from her friends and family? I really don't think about the rat guy. She calls him the rat guy, but it's his roommate much. But Chantal has been actually doing the same to Natter. Like, yes, is she jealous of Dee? Of course, but there's been times she's gone back and forth, but she still doesn't like him being around another woman. But when it comes to that roommate, he's never done anything to Chantal. But his existence and his presence in that home around Natter still bothers her quite a bit. So even though, yes, I believe Natter is trying to distance Chantal from her friends and family, Chantal has been doing the same for some time. And I think about this clip, or I thought about this clip, and Chantal told us she wants someone where she would be their everything. Natter can't look at Chantal like her everything if he has a roommate, if he possibly has friends, which is why she tried to break and enter into his home back in May, or if he has a friendship with Dee. Chantal can't be his everything until he's fully dependent on her and only around her. Chantal has been playing the same games that Natter has been playing. It's just a lot of it gets glazed over because she's a woman. Can someone explain to me what the roommate has ever done to Chantal that she dogs him so much? I've never heard one reason. I think I saw him pass by a live stream one time, like in the background, and that's it. It doesn't seem as though he even interacts with Chantal, but his presence bothers her a lot. That's weird. Oh, Gracie, I think I almost missed your super chat. Oh, yes, I hope everything comes down on Natter. I hope everything comes down on Natter. He should, whatever he has done, again, I was not there. I hope he faces consequences 100%. I hope she's faced. The thing is, Chantal has proven she's a liar. She's proven, and she said it herself, that she exaggerated some things, and that doesn't help her. Thank you for the super chat. That doesn't help her. My thing is, and I've said it from the beginning of the stream, I want them both to face consequences. He should face it, and she should as well. They're pretty much the same person. Thank you, Raining. Oh my God, I've been seeing screenshots on Twitter, and sometimes she'll wear, is it the jumpers or the rompers? I think it's a romper that she had on. And the crotch of the romper, I guess, I don't know what kind of cut this romper was, but the way it cut into her, that big ass fupa, it just made it look like pig's feet. Like you know what? Let me get back to the stream. You know what? Let me. I can't. Let me just get back. Mm-hmm. Oh no, she's not taking it seriously. Black Butterfly, thank you for the super chat. She's not taking it seriously. She's about to find out how serious she should have taken it from the beginning. Oh, mm-mm. Thank you again, Boo.
Like, I would want someone to feel the way about me that I did about him.
Oh, Mel, thank you.
Like, I really, 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 really do. I really do. I would love that.
Indy,
You
I
have my
remember
clothes
that.
hung up in the background, and you think that you're not gonna look insane going to the police and being like, "Yeah, I need to file a restraining order." For that many hours, you don't check your phone once?
So she's making a mockery like, oh, what does he have to go to the police with? Yeah, when you sat on live stream back in May and said you tried to break and enter into his home, it started a chain of events, actually, that can be traced back to May. And it's never stopped. It's only escalated. The way Chantal forgets the things she has sat on live stream and admitted.
You don't check your phone once? No, 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 no. I'm actually like really disgusted.
She is disgusted. They have known each other for less than a month at this point. Less than a month. My sister couldn't even react like this on her. I wish she would. And that is my sister. That would be concerning.
I'm disgusted. Like,
But it was on.
I'm so like annoyed. I'm just so annoyed. I'm so annoyed at myself for even getting in this situation. I just need to, I don't know, I need to relax. You're a moron. You're an idiot. Taking action. So am I. I'm driving to your probation officer right now. Do do do.
Oh, look at that.
Do do do.
Look, we're singing a
On the way
tune.
to Gatineau. On the way to Gatineau.
Oh,
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
she feels so good about herself. Go ahead, girl. Uh-huh.
You are a disgusting bum.
Oh,
So after today, I'm not talking about him anymore because
she has not stopped talking about this man. She won't stop. She even went to go check his community post. She was upset at the likes on his community post. Chantal is still very obsessed with Nader. It didn't work. Didi's still there. And now he's getting a rush of support.
I'm going to, for sure, I'm definitely pursuing legal action
Uh-huh.
against him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to write a police report online about every single thing he's done, including kidnapping.
First of all, can someone explain to me the kidnapping thing? Because I heard people talking about she might mean the keys when he hid her keys. Again, not an attorney. Let's say he did hide her keys. I really don't know. I don't think that's kidnapping. She could have walked out the door. The only thing it stopped was for her waddling to her car to start it to drive away, but she could walk out the door. Again, I'm not sure about the law. I'm clearly not an attorney, but I was just confused about the kidnapping. I don't know. I don't get it. And another thing, this shouldn't be online. This shouldn't be online. It's not helping her case. And if she is talking about the keys, she'd really, really should confirm these charges or what she's claiming. Oh, yes, but does she but does see green-eyed Chelsea Tatum. She will absolutely realize they are going to have a field day with her if it actually goes to court, which again we don't know because she presented the last couple of days like he got arrested, and from the sounds of it, I think he just got questioned. I'm not sure, but they will have a field. She is a defense attorney. Thank you again for the super chat. Chantal Marie is a defense attorney's dream. If this was to go to trial for any reason, do you know what type of sleep that defense attorney is going to get? Whoever that defense attorney is, like, what? Slam dunk. Let's be real. Slam dunk. That's another reason I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but who knows? First of all, thank you, Bae. Why would they say that? Didi actually can press charges against Chantal. Not only has Chantal been aggressive, harassing Didi, showed up to Natter's home, still sounded very threatening, she literally sat on live stream and threatened Didi the other day. And I'll talk about it a little later. Thank you again, Bae. Didi shouldn't have reached out to Chantal. I understand panicking, but I'm gonna go into that a little later.
And
Chantal's so stupid.
that's it. Goodbye. Actually, no, I'm not going to say what I'm going to do because I don't want him to know.
I'm telling you, Nader, you
Katie.
fucked with the wrong one. I was a sap for 10 months and now you piss me off. So you know what? You've messed with the wrong one. Do not even try to mess with me because I will defend myself. And I'm not like threatening. I'm not talking about violence. I mean like whatever I need to do.
So she's saying, oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't talk about what I'm going to do online. First of all, that's all she's done. And she said this the other day. The amount of clips that work against this woman who for some reason believes she's smarter than so many people. I do not understand where Chantal gets these. Who told her this? Who told Chantal she was smart? That's what I want to know. If it was a family member, okay, I get it. It's none of my business. But I want to know who else is telling Chantal she's smart. Who else? And she's talking about Dee should have been humbled. This situation is going to humble.
Remember the first time the police came over and they wanted me to do a police report and I did it, but then I scrapped it. I frantically called around after to scrap it.
Oh, okay. Erica, wait, no. Is it Eric Airline? Sorry, Eric Airline. I'm assuming that's how I say your name. Okay, it's kidnapping. Okay, see, I didn't know that. Okay. Thank you for the because I don't want to spread misinformation. I don't know because I'm not a lawyer. But if taking keys is kidnapping, then yep, he should be charged. He absolutely should. Okay. I remember her saying the keys part. She always made it seem like that man tried to strap her down. But again, Chantal likes to exaggerate. However, I wasn't there. And if that's kidnapping, then yeah, he should face consequences. Again, if it happened, I wasn't there. Oh. See, and that's the problem. Chantal tells different stories. Thank you, Maggie. That's a good point because Chantal actually drives under the influence a lot. And Chantal tried to make it seem as though in, I think, one of yesterday's live streams that she doesn't, and she does. Thank you, guys. She does drive high a lot.
Please disregard my police report.
Yep, see, you guys are
I didn't want to press. I don't want anything to happen to him. Please.
Exactly. Chantal.
The thing is like, how do they know it's like truth? It's like her word against his word. But at the time that it happened, I did talk about it. Like, actually, I'm glad I talked about him online because all this is video diary evidence.
Dumbass, that's not how any of that works. This is not, I don't know if this would be considered video evidence. However, there's no evidence shown. The truth of the matter is, what has been shown on YouTube that we can pull up is crimes that Chantal has committed. Nader has yelled at Chantal very inappropriate, and I think that more so supports that he may be, verbally abusive. Sure, holding up her underwear, that's not illegal. Telling her to shut up and leave, that's not illegal. That was his home. Now, what can be seen as a threat is when he actually comfortably sat there on live stream asking Chantal if she knew where FFG lived. But when it comes to Chantal and the actions that he has shown towards Chantal, there's more evidence on her, not him, when it comes to video evidence that's on YouTube. That's why when she's like, "Oh yeah, the reaction channels," which is how we end the stream, she's like, "Yeah, the reaction channels, they might need to look at the girl. Why? That doesn't help you at all, at all." Oh, she's so stupid.
Of everything that's ever happened. And what are you going to tell the police about me?
Good point, Sierra.
That's disgusting, actually. And you know the shit I have on you, and you don't want to fucking go there. So you better shut your fucking mouth and eat some fucking humble pie, because your ego is out the roof, and you make yourself look bad, actually. The lies are here. It's obvious. It's obvious. Excuse me? It's obvious that you're lying. If you think he wasn't my boyfriend, okay, what woman is going to take you on a trip to Toronto and pay for everything? I think we're losing Nader to Dee. They're going to go live together in Montreal. I'm going to wait. It can't take forever, can he? Fucking feed his fucking new bitch and that's it. Hurry up. I cannot wait to see them fucking take a taxi to Adonis. What are you going to say?
So pretty much is like, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? The clips speak for themselves. Chantal, for several months, has made it clear she will go to no end to see this man pay. She even said before, and we've talked about it, that she would enjoy seeing him suffer if he doesn't grovel and come back to her. There is so much evidence that can actually support Nader in all of this, and it would all be coming from her own mouth. There's clips upon clips upon clips that can support her motive behind reporting him. And it wouldn't be that he was just this dangerous man who needs to be off the street. It would actually look as though she's just a bitter, vindictive ex who was only his girlfriend for a week.
You know you have nothing. Like, what? Like, this is all your fault. This is all you're doing. All you're doing, buddy. Not mine. So, because I'm driving, I can't see super chats or people who join, just so you know. Yay, now you, too, can watch all of this bullshit unfold. This will never stop. Like, he's the fucking victim. You're a joke. Oh my god, you belong in jail. You are a violent, dangerous criminal, and you belong in jail. And Dee, shut your mouth. You don't know anything. You don't know anything that happened the past 10 months. You're a complete liar. People who do not see that, you basically said you've met Ashley, who completely does not even exist, which makes you a proven liar.
Here's the thing. Do I believe Didi's a liar? Yes. I believe Didi has lied for Nader. Do I understand a friend trying to lie for another friend? Sure, I get it. The Ashley lie, is that big of a deal? Not really. When it comes to who picked up Natter, is that big of a deal? No. The only person who took a hit with those lies was Chantel. I'm sure Didi has lied in other ways, but are they really as significant as lying about an alibi for a potential rape? I'm not saying Didi doesn't lie, but Didi's lies, whatever they may be, are insignificant compared to the lies that Chantel has sat on her platform and told. From the lies about, unfortunately, May and her alibi there, different different abuse that she's taken back. Not even just that, she's even admitted to the form of abuse that, because Chantel knows it, she's abusive as well. She said that. And she also sat on her platform and said she has exaggerated. And what sucks about that, because I understand that people who are abused can lie for their, abusers and all that. Unfortunately, what doesn't work in Chantel's favor, which any defense can honestly pull up and see, a good portion of Chantel's channel at one point was built off of telling stories that were lies. Because we know a lot of those story times were made up or highly exaggerated. The problem is those behaviors they've continued throughout her channel, even playing into this, which is a serious, serious subject. Chantel, everyone lies for some reason. Doesn't mean it has to be a big lie, but even if you say, hey, Ma, I'm gonna call you back, knowing damn well you're not gonna call her back, that was a bold-faced lie. And I do it all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back. I know I'm not calling her back. I know I want to go to sleep. I know I just want to eat dinner and go to sleep. That was a bold-faced lie. But the lies that Chantel tells on her channel sometimes is very dangerous, as we're seeing now, and does not age well. So Chantel should really, once again, seek professional help, not only like the professional help she's been needing for some time, but she needs to seek a lawyer. Because her content, because here's the thing, if she gets a lawyer and they comb through certain things or give advice, they'll tell her. And here's the thing, I'm not here to help Chantel in any way, But the right thing to do is to get a lawyer, because they'll tell her exactly what videos to private. Not to say that they won't get their hands on it, they will, but she's not helping her case. And first and foremost, they'll tell her to shut the fuck up, stop speaking, because it won't help you. And they'll tell her also what to look forward to if this does go to court, because they're going to use the clips and her words against her. And the way she gets triggered so easily, especially when someone holds a mirror to her face, imagine her being questioned in a courtroom. She can't block them. She can't be like, fuck off. She cannot do that in a courtroom. You can't do that. She may be able to block criticism out here, but you can't block a fucking defense attorney. You cannot do that. You can't bust out into outbursts and no, you cannot do that. They are savage. They are the defense. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. The goal is their client, not the feelings of a woman who played all this out online. She better get a fucking lawyer, because she's going to need it. And even if she retracts everything, there are a lot of people, like I mentioned, who have the right to go after Chantel. Natter, unfortunately, does. Didi does. And May. She needs a lawyer no matter what the outcome of all this is going to be. And Miss Boss Bitch, who meant 20K, 10K, and all this money. Oh, I just bought a Mac. I just do this. Here's the thing. If that's how she wants to spend her money, fine. But there are people who can benefit off of all that money that she's been spending, because she's been real reckless with her fucking mouth. And Didi, if you ever contact her again, I will get up here and drag your ass. Go file something. Seek a lawyer before you file something, obviously. But Miss Boss Bitch, Miss Fupa Flex Marie, there is something to take from her. So these bitches are dumb.
Anyway, I'm gonna go into this police station and ask them where I
Thank
can
you, Gracie.
contact somebody's
She really
correctional
is
officer.
the contact gift that keeps on giving. Look at that. Look at this shit. So Chantel's like, oh, I'm about to go into, do all this. Look at that face of fear. She's shook, terrified, scared for her life, about to apply for a new apartment. Look at that. She's about to skip town. Look at that fear. Guys, I feel so, look, she probably, quivering. The only time I really see this is when a fat ass kid knows they're about to get the snack that they asked their grandmother for. That is the face that a fat ass little toddler makes. Let me rephrase that because I don't believe in fat shaming children. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm referring to adult toddlers. That's the face that someone makes, a toddler with a greedy toddler makes when their grandmother agrees to give them a Twinkie, knowing their mother said no. They swindled. See, they swindled a Twinkie out of their grandparent. Because grandparents also look at that. She's proud of herself. She about to win a Twinkie. Look at that. Look at that. That's a I get a Twinkie face. That's not the face of someone who is intentionally trying to get a dangerous man off the streets. That is the face of someone who got to swindle a Twinkie from their grandparent. That's exactly what that face is. But what do I know? She's strong. She's inspirational. Maybe I'm just a hater and I don't get it. I don't know.
You're not gonna win with me. It's not gonna happen. Oh, and sorry, Jennifer Corvina. I know you're hoping that he'll be your next baby daddy, but
merge onto auto route 5 sud.
He can't go to the States because he's a criminal. So sorry.
Why does she keep talking about that Jennifer woman? Because Jennifer would also be in harm's way, possibly. This is a dangerous man who unfortunately has access to a lot of women who really should seek help. All jokes aside, the women who actually support Natter and show very strong support of Natter need some type of help themselves, but technically they would be in danger as well. But they don't matter because they're competition. They're a threat to Chantel's end goal. Oh yeah. Thank you, P-Day. Thank you. She is so Thank you, Sierra. Girl, remember when she was outgrowing that car? I tell you, Chantel was one Big Mac away from not getting back in that car. The way she used to drop down, which, by the way, can I just mention, Chantel has one hell of a car. One thing you can say about Chantel is she's a great marketing tool and sponsor or representing of that car. That car has gone through some shit. Remember that car almost flipped because she hit a curb because she can't drive, and it did this weird thing, and then it came right back down. And she has sat down in that car hard. Whatever that Kia is, I don't know if it's a Sorento. I forgot. Whatever Kia that is, great marketing. And she's also great marketing for that chair in that kitchen. We see how she said, I want to know the brand of that chair in that kitchen. Because I know I'm a big bitch. I want to know the brand. And does it come in this color? What's the brand of that chair? I don't necessarily want a Kia, whatever. But I want the chair. I just want it in different colors though. Like different options.
I wasn't going to do this today, but he gave me the brilliant idea to do it.
I'm confused. So she wasn't going to do this today, and he gave her the brilliant idea. Wouldn't the idea to do this stem from the allegations? Of course not, because this is a game. Oh, he said he's going to go to the cops. I'm going to beat him there. And what Chantel didn't realize is he was doing the same thing she does, trying to get her attention, threatening something he won't follow through on. But she was so childish, so immature, and so vindictive. She's like, I'm going to beat him there. He never went. but she did. And now, guess who has to follow through with everything? She's so stupid. They play the same fucking crackhead games, but this one actually affects other people.
I've been meaning to, obviously. You're a fucking joke. Joke. Bum. Scrub.
They make a line of them, Indy. I just want one. I know they manufacture that chair still. I want one. Yaba could have the black one. I want the brown one. Because I really prefer like a brown chair. My office upstairs is a black chair. Technically, it would be fine. But I just want a brown one because I just want to be a little extra. See, Yaba gets the black one. I get the brown one. You know, that's it.
Yeah, I had a hard time remembering things. And I think my short-term memory is affected because of all the cannabis use.
Now, Michael B. Petty did bring up a good point because I forgot. Remember how she claimed the cannabis use had all these benefits, but now it's affecting her memory. Go ahead. Girl, take it away. Tell the defense what they need to argue. Go ahead.
So you're right. I need to stay sharp, but I had a hard time. I'm like, I don't really remember. Like, they would ask me stuff like, what are you wearing and stuff. And like, what were you wearing? I'm like, oh, I don't remember. Like,
Chantal rotates the same three dresses. The same three dresses. She wears the same thing for days at a time and just rotates them. But okay, if she doesn't remember, she doesn't remember.
You look like you didn't.
Oh, that's another thing too. I feel, in my opinion, from watching TV, because I'm not a professional, if this was to go all the way, I'm assuming her lawyers would also advise her she has to stay sober. She can't drown herself in drugs. I mean, she can drown herself in food, I guess, but she can't drown herself in drugs, even though it's legal. Imagine Chantal having to stay sober, because it would be the best thing to do, to see this through. Baby, the way you signed up.
Emaciated horse, and you're gonna call me a buffalo? God, please. I can lose weight. You?
Oh, Amber, I do think so. And unfortunately, thank you for the super chat. I saw women in Natter's chats offering to help with legal fees. Again, there's women who are unfortunately, or it might be all types of people actually now I think about it, but I mostly saw women who are willing to support Natter despite Chantal. Fuck both of them. But unfortunately, I do see Didi possibly helping him and some of his members and viewers. Because I saw the comments like, oh, I can help with this. And I think I saw a clip. I'm pretty confident I saw a clip of someone sending Natter $120. I think the person super chat to say, Natter, check your PayPal, or it might have been just a regular comment. Natter checked his PayPal on live stream, and he's like, $120. And there was this other, I think there were a member who said something like, oh, he's spending a lot at Adonis. I might need to send him more money. Excuse me? Donate that to a cause that will actually not be burned. Donate that to someone who's not a vile piece of shit. Donate that to someone who wasn't accused of rape. I'm going to calm down now. But yeah, that's your answer, Amber. Sorry, that was long-winded.
It's over for you, pal.
Keep right at the fork.
I hope it's over for both
Anyways,
of
I'm
them.
doing people a favor, subjecting them to your salmonella. Who fries chicken for 2 minutes apiece?
Hold on, did this bitch just say she's doing people a favor by doing this? She's doing them a favor over his cooking? I thought the purpose... See, this is the thing, and this is... You got to know the place and time to be petty. Because if you don't know the place and time, your true intent shines right through. The thing that would be doing people a favor is taking a dangerous man off the street, but we all know that's not what it was about. You want to bring up his cooking? The salmon. Who cares about the fucking chicken at this point? This was supposed to be about him staying away and keeping other potential victims safe, right? To every idiot who sent her money, to every single person who sent Chantal money over this shit. And if you're not new, because I'm going to emphasize, someone new might have came along and just thought someone got a dangerous person off the street. If you've been around long enough and you sent Chantal money and you saw this play out the way you did and you applauded her, fuck you. This stream is fuck Chantal and it's fuck you too, because you're part of the damn problem.
And then you would rather eat raw chicken than admit you're wrong. Go figure, typical
Who gives a fuck
matter.
about the damn chicken?
He's at the courthouse having his relocation application approved to move to Montreal. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh, we'll see about that? Tell us more. Because if this man gets to actually move away, because obviously with the conversation going on, I don't know how that works. But if Nader actually moves away to Montreal, starts that new job, and Chantal even sees a fraction of his life being enjoyed away from her, without her, oh, this bitch is going to spiral. Oof. Now, she went in there, and I obviously she didn't think she'd be in there that long. That's how much research she did, and of course she didn't consult with a professional. She was gone for about an hour and 47 minutes. When I tell you, I forgot what I was doing, but I left, came back, and she was still gone. She broadcast this whole thing like a fucking show, this serious thing. Look at her waddling back. Look at her. That smile, it's not so bright, eh? Oh. Uh-huh. Good point, Donna. She is. Good point. You're right, Car. You're right.
I can't really talk about it.
Janice, I can't wait.
I have to come back in an hour.
Oh, I talked about this on Twitter. And here's the thing. I don't know if Nader would actually do anything to her. His past says he would. But if you are about to report someone to their probation officer who has a past of stabbing an ex, what you don't do is live stream and let people know where you will be an hour from now, because you'll be reporting them. That is one of the dumbest things. I think it lines up. Actually, it's even dumber than when she sat on live stream and talked about her safe word. She created a safe word with her viewers, which is very irresponsible and reckless. She created a safe word. So now that person would know the safe word. And not only that, now I know where you're going to be in an hour. Why would you live stream this? You are reporting this man, live streaming it, and oh, guys, I have to be back in an hour. You do know the GPS was playing. There's only so many locations she can go to. I'll be back in an hour. Let's go grab some food, guys. I'll be back at this specific location in exactly an hour. And if for some reason, ironically, oh my God, just a coincidence that some damn Uber happens to run my ass over on my way to walk into the door, just a coincidence, like just an accident. What? Sometimes I'm like, and I understand why people think this is made up, like this is scripted, but I'm telling you, Chantal is one of the dumbest crackheads I have ever seen in my life. And I saw a lot of crackheads growing up. And not all of them are like this.
More serious than I thought, actually. I'm sorry I made you guys wait that long. I did not think
Amanda, same.
things would
Thank
take
you.
that long, actually. I can't wait for this arc to be done. Anybody?
It's far from
Anyone
over.
else? I'm over it.
Remember how she got mad that one time that people called it an arc, or because we look at it like it's a reality show. And I remember one time she was so upset, like, this is my life, bitch. You treat it like a reality show. You don't have to show any of this. But she's like, oh, I can't wait until this arc is over. This is far from done. Far from done. The more she speaks, the more I realize we're in this for a while. But I'm here. Make sure the rest of you buckle in them fupas because I can't wait. And the more this continues on, let me make sure I look into the more this continues, Chantal being reckless, Chantal not knowing when to shut the fuck up. Not only will she lose whatever's going on with this potential case, but she will lose her platform. She will lose her platform. Keep playing with fire, you dumbass. Keep playing with fire.
So it's not like I'm not, like, I asked the cop, I'm like, am I allowed to talk about any of this online? I said I'm a YouTuber, I live stream.
Why would you want to?
And I'm allowed to legally talk about it. There's no legal whatever.
So here's the thing. She made it seem as though that Natter can't speak about her, which would be in his best interest, but fuck both of them. So whatever. Both of you ruin your case. I don't care. I just want justice for the victims that haven't been named. But what's weird is, why would you want to talk about this? Why does you being a YouTuber matter in a situation like this? Why does it matter? Because this is not a topic that should be the minute, well, even before that, it shouldn't have been a topic. But the minute this man was reported, he should have been a dub. But here we go. She's going to keep talking about it. So let me get this straight, right? Because here's the thing. This is something Natter brought up. And I know a lot of people have brought this up, but I remember Natter said something like, she uses me for content. She says these things to make money. And I'm not saying that was initially her intent, was to talk about him to garner sympathy and get super chats and get a monetary reward. But at this point, that's an argument that I think could be made. So you have the intent of reporting this and still carrying on your platform talking about this while getting super chats thrown your way, while also silencing this man where he can't say his side whatsoever, but you get to continue talking, getting memberships and getting super chats. That is an argument that can be brought up. She's so stupid. Allison, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, boo. She's so dumb. D, I love you. Thank you, D. That was very generous. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. Oh, Carlotta, thank you for the super chat. That ain't me. Only because I actually don't agree with stuff like that. So, Monty, do your thing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I wouldn't do that though. That's crossing a line.
But obviously anything I say can be used against me from now on, right? In a way, like, so, but I have nothing to hide, really. I mean, I'm just gonna be as truthful. I'm truthful as I can be. That's all I ever was. Just truth. Just tell the truth, and that's it. You have nothing to worry about. That's it. He's not going to be allowed to talk about me through social media, through any means at all.
Which played a big part in this, because he was clowning the fuck out of her, and she wanted that man to be silent.
I have to go through my videos and find the dates of certain events.
So I need to smoke because I cannot handle the amount of
Mira, Mira, hey boo. I remember you from Twitter. Thank you. Mira, Mira on the wall.
stress right now.
Look at this performance she's putting on. Look, look, look. Look, look. So when it comes to this topic, right, because she believes Natter's been arrested, I need you guys to pay attention to her face. Chantal is gloating. She is happy, and it takes a lot in her to not let those smirks out. Pay attention to her face.
So, they've arrested Natter.
Further progress private, yeah.
And
So someone earlier in the stream had mentioned in her other stream, like after she reports, keep everything private. Here she up. Props. And here's another thing. This is another reason this works against her. Even when it comes to the phone call that we're gonna, see, she discloses a lot about this man and everything that's going on or she believes is going on while collecting super chats. This bitch is dumb.
and I didn't expect that, honestly. I honestly didn't expect that to happen.
Okay, continue, girl. You know what?
He's at the courthouse having his relocation application approved to move to Montreal. Yeah, we'll see about that.
So she didn't expect that to happen. What did she mean by we'll see about that? But she didn't expect any type of arrest or any type of consequences. But when someone mentioned, his move to Montreal, we'll see about that. She knew exactly what she was intending to do. She knew exactly what all of this was about. But her chat ate it right the fuck up. Laura, technically, I don't believe he was arrested. I think he just went in for questioning. And unfortunately, I think he got sick or something happened while he was there and he had to go to the hospital, but he was released straight from there. So I'm not fully clear on that. I don't know if Natter has spoken about that on his channel because he's gone live several times since, but it doesn't sound like that was an arrest. It just sounds like they called him in for questioning. That's it. You know? Exactly. You see that, right, Dynamite? She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I expected to happen.
He's on his way to the courthouse. If he really is, I'm going to the police station right now.
Look at this game she's playing.
You're not going to win with me. It's not going to happen.
I gave my...
She is playing this dangerous game when there are people who are constantly getting dismissed, not getting calls back. Because a lot of victims, what they'll do, because they're living in fear, they start calling the, officers, start calling here. What's the progress? Do you need this? Do you need that? Because they're living in fear. And she's out here playing the games with resources that people desperately need. And their lives depend on it. Unlike Chantal.
Side of the story on what charges. Physical abuse or assault or whatever, confinement, and sexual assault. Anyone who watches May, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not saying people, like, there's so many lies. Like, this woman is like 80. Not saying that 80-year-olds don't get sexually assaulted, it happens, but nothing ever sexual. Like, no, we have all the messages. Like, there's also, like, if there's cameras, like, he's seen her for like 10 minutes. Like, that, the camera would prove that. She's actually, like, if you watch her, you can tell she's sitting on a piss pad the whole time. Her camera's pointed at her crotch.
Wait.
Like, you know what I mean?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is something happening with her live? She's crying. What? Are you guys kidding? Can one of my mods confirm? Can someone confirm? Is she really crying? Don't say that. Because if I go check, I want to make sure. Is it something worth watching? Yeah, can someone confirm? Only because I don't know if you guys were kidding. I might be wrong. Thank you guys, whoever's checking. Oh, she's crying. Hold on now. Wait a minute. You ain't got to tell me twice. I love seeing the tears of a bigot. Hold on. Hold on, Chantal. Here we come, boo. Hold on. Here we come. Make sure she doesn't stop crying before I get there. Hold on. Let's see. Where am I? What? No, tab. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm ready.
I think I like the part in the middle more. I think EG was right. Hey, asshole, is that your name? That's EG. I showered, yeah. I showered when I came in right away. Fuck, I was Princess Natty.
I'm starting it over.
Why? Why? Well, I'm in a bad fucking mood. Sorry. I peed my pants. Number one, I pissed my pants when I got here.
I want to remind everyone I've been calling her the PP pad princess for some time. I tell you, when it comes to the names that I give these people, I hit because I know what I'm talking about. But go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
I want to do my makeup. I want to do my
Hold on. I'm going to rewind it. We are going to watch that clip. Hold on.
makeup. I want to do my makeup.
I know children who handle pissing on themselves better than this. I know you fucking lying. There's no. Someone do testing on her. I'm not kidding. Normally I like to sprinkle in a joke. I'm not kidding. Do some damn testing on her ass. She is almost 40 years old. Coming on live stream talking about how she pit. Let's go back. Hold on. She needs fucking help. She needs help. You can't tell me otherwise. She needs help.
I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold my pee.
She's almost 40. She is almost. I couldn't hold it. I have never heard that line come out of anyone's mouth who is over the age of like 8, maybe 10. Someone help me. Oh, she is? Oh, tell me. Thank you, babe. I'm going to skip ahead. We'll come back. What was this? We're about. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go back.
So that's how I'm feeling. Now I have to deal with all this shit. Not fair that he's. I just have weak moments. I fucking hate it. It's not fair. It's not fair that he's the one who hurt me and I'm the one hurting. And he's the one having fun right now.
Oh, wait. So you're saying this was all about revenge? Lawyer up, you dumb bitch. Actually, no. What am I saying? Everyone should be losing. I didn't add this to the screen. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I just noticed. Let me rewind. My bad. You know I'm not the best with sniping. My bad.
Care that he's the one who hurt me and I'm the one hurting. And he's the one having fun right now with someone else. Like it was like I was never anything. Like with all my shit still in his house, like it was never fucking anything.
Didn't she say this man sexually assaulted her for 10 months?
So that's how I'm feeling. And now I have to deal with all this shit.
Let me take it off of mute. Let me take it off of mute. So guys, I like to act a little bit. It's just like a little hobby of mine. If you're new to the, if you're new to my channel, my chat and I, we like to do this from time to time. So what I'm going to do is act out I'm going to tap into my inner white woman privilege scene. Okay. This is me as a privileged white woman who tried to destroy a man who didn't fall in line. Guys, I pissed myself. I pissed myself because I was out of breath coming up the stairs and I didn't make it. And Didi gets to sleep on the pee-pee pad that he was fucking me on. That pee-pee pad belongs to me. The boss bitch. The boss bitch. And now she gets to pee on it. She gets to drip dry on it. He's gonna eat her booty like groceries, not mine. I tried to destroy him. I went to the police and he was free within hours. What else do I have? What card do I have to play at this point? I have nothing. I played all my cards and it brought them closer. The internet keeps reminding me of all the dumb shit that I said. Clearly, I just wanted to get back at him. And now I'm stuck with Pete. That fucking ball and chain. I was cutting him loose. I finally found a man of color who was willing to be around me. Even though I only showered a few times a week, even though I drip dried, even though I put shoe polish on my head, he accepted me for a minimum of $5,000 a month. He accepted me. $70 bottle of wine, an iPad. And now I'm here, sitting in this cheap wig, this ugly cheap wig, and looking at my enablers, my hug box. What do I have? I'm a boss bitch with no friends, no family, and no longer a sugar baby. End scene. Bitch, you can't tell me nothing. I know how to tap into my inner privileged white woman. Okay. I know how to tap in, bitch. I know how to tap in. I know how to type in. You know what I'm saying? Did I do it? Did I do it? I know I did. I know I did. I know I did. You couldn't tell me nothing. Had it down packed. Had it down packed. Chantal needs help. She needs help. She needs help. Someone needs to help her. It ain't gonna be me. I'm here to watch this bitch burn it down to the ground. She's so stupid. Someone needs to get this bitch help. And I ain't gonna lie. I know I shouldn't have access to the internet. I know I should have access to the internet. I need help. I really do need help. I talk all this shit about Chantal and I'm out here and whatever. Oh, Maha, thank you so much for the super chat. Well, you came in at the right time because I was giving an Oscar-worthy performance. I know I wouldn't win anything, but it's fine. I was giving an Oscar-worthy performance, just tapping into my inner privilege, the white woman privilege. It's deep down somewhere in there, But thank you for the super chat. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I feel like I might have. Did I miss? Yeah, Kelsey, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I got you. I got you. Remember Kelsey McCracken? That shit was one of my favorites, just straight off the dome. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate the support. All of you guys, thank you. I'm telling you, I'm ready for a show. I'm ready for something. Can someone sign me up, please? Someone sign me up for something. I'm out here. That was a Love and Sea collision. That's actually a good show name, the Love and Sea. TLC take no. Well, actually, we're starting to move towards Dateline for real, actually. But I'm ready. I'm ready. Again, you guys have permission to use my content. Dateline, all y'all. Phyllis, you know I have to hit it with the low BMI voice. You already know. You already know. Thank you. I did my thing. Let me get back to Chantel, but I did my thing. Yeah. I think there's a chance she probably, yeah, I'm just going to agree. I think she could have exaggerated it quite a bit. Quite a bit. Oof. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. All right, let me get back in here. Sorry, guys. I was out here giving an Oscar performance when I was supposed to be stream sniping. Sorry.
Okay.
Look, she crying.
I think I can breathe sometimes.
Did she just hold on? Let me back this up. Did she say she can't breathe sometimes? That's been the case for years. That is not due to natter.
I don't think I can breathe sometimes.
Your lungs have been collapsing for some time.
It's not from being fat.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It absolutely. And then the smoking doesn't help. The smoking doesn't help.
When did I shit my pants? Actually, I don't know if I actually like full blown shit my pants before. What the fuck? Look at Love Goddess. You're funny, Love Goddess.
Thank you, Ashley.
Well, I'm sorry on a dark desert highway. I'm just being honest. I don't know what to say.
Oh, we're really behind. Let me make sure I get caught up.
Okay, I'm okay though.
Thank you, JoJo.
Lily doo-doo. Welcome to Very Important Pieces. Ready, Set, Peas. You know it's not fair? Racing to the bathroom and your pocket gets caught on the doorknob and you shit your pants. Where did you shit yourself? I didn't shit myself today. Hi, Smith Vintage though.
Today?
Lone Wolf. I just unblocked everybody, Lone Wolf. Get your crying out.
She really starting to cry.
I can't do this.
I can't do this.
Poppy FIFA, welcome to Very Important Pieces. Ready, Set, Peas.
Little brown dog. They're non-existent. Maybe that is the defense this whole time.
I got my wig on, right?
Oh, who said that?
Do you like it? I know, that's why it's not fair, Brooke. Not one tear. Just want to be.
She's upset he's not crying.
Welcome to Very Important Pieces. Ready, Set, Peas. No.
Listen, I know. Hear me out. I know this is not an image people want. But let's just say Natter and Dee Dee are sleeping together. This woman held him down for those few hours, took him to the grocery store. They're stronger than ever. The night that they got home, I can guarantee you with every fiber of my fupa, He knocked that pussy out of frame. She has no walls left. You hear me? Do you know what newly released dick does? If you know, you know. Newly released dick knocks it out of frame. When I tell you Dee Dee was limping the next day, not because of abuse, she was limping the next day. Promise you. I promise you. No walls left. And I don't mean in an aggressive, non-consensual way. I am talking about this bitch held me down when I was in there pissing myself. I'm knocking it out of frame. So she never, oh, Jesus, let me stop. So she never goes anywhere else. Diddy ain't got no walls left. Just saying. Take it from me. But go ahead, Chantal. Wait.
Oh, I started crying before I was high. I'm not even high right now. What's Stabby's on? Oh yeah. Your hubby poops his pants regularly at work. Sometimes you don't know if it's a fart or not. Those Arabic songs got me in my
Robin, you know, you already know.
I miss the good, not the bad. No, I started blubbering right away pretty much. I don't know if I'm done blubbering. You gotta wait. Piano teeth. I don't care. No placenta.
Chantal doesn't know what anything is. Chantal only knows what poutine is, a damn Nashi, and Starbucks. Chantal knows nothing. The fact that Chantal is still talking about missing him, crying like this, upset that he's not suffering and he has joy and he's not crying, does not help her defense. And you know who's really not helping her? Her chat. But it's her actions. It's her. She's so dumb. She's so dumb. It makes no sense. I don't understand how one person can be this dumb. Like, it's actually interesting, but oh well. Thank you, Boo. Thank you for the super chat. I should have mentioned that.
Princess Natty. Why? You want to see the stuff? You better get done. Ain't nobody blubbering back. I know.
Cindy, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, Boo. Thank you for being here.
No, I never shit in the shower. I don't do that. I pee in the shower. Yeah, but never shit. That's disgusting. Even for me. Or I've seen like a meme once where someone's like, admit you do this. It was like a picture of somebody shitting in their hand in the shower and then flinging it into the toilet.
I can see her doing that.
No, I don't do that. No, ma'am. If you do that, you grossed me out. That takes talent. What kind of degenerate shit? You believe me, I don't shit in the shower, right, Chantal? That's good. Okay, let me finish this and then I'll show you. Thank you, Stinky. Why can't you pee in the shower? I always piss in the shower. Fuck, whatever. I mean, it's water. Do not shit where you swim. Sam, you're not coming up here. No. Should we use? Oh, no. No. I see you, little fucking sneaky. Do you pee in pools? No. I hate that. I hate when people do that too, and I hate public pools. No, I don't take family shower. What's a family shower?
All right, let me know if it gets a little better, because right now it's seeming a little dry, and I want to get back to my stream, what I edited. Let me see, where is it? Michelle, thank you for being a member for 7 months, boo. Listen, He probably give her a picnic the next night too, baby. Oh, you already know. Listen, Didi, I'm telling you, Didi ain't had no walls. Jeez. I mean, if that's her thing, that's her thing. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for responding, Red. Yeah, just be on the lookout. So just go.
Of Debbie freaking out, video messaging me.
So after she said Didi was video messaging her, a nice little smirk appeared on her face. A nice little smirk. She was just so happy Didi reached out and probably was, begging her. That's what it probably comes down to. She was begging her. And she couldn't resist smirking. She could not resist smirking, even though I cut it out later. But at one point, she mentions that Didi said, like, I'll go home when Didi reached out to her. And it took everything in Chantal not to smirk and not to be even more smug than she is now. The stories I could tell. Do you guys remember when she showed the tub with the hair fibers and the dirt and oh my god, it don't make no sense. Oh, Cancer warrior, when I tell y'all this chick, if she does, it's over for her. I might actually make my first that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a parody video. Remember when she made a parody video about my mugshot? Bitch, I will make a parody video. She better hope she never gets locked up. She better hope she never. I will be savage as fuck. I mean, half the video I'll probably be laughing, but that's not the point. This bitch better hope. Chantal, you better follow the rules, girl, because I will make that parody. I will make it worth it.
Begging me not to do this, saying I should know he has a good heart. She's still at his house.
Didi's in here? Really? She might be going to to Montreal sooner than she thinks.
See, she thought this would send Didi packing. And where is Didi? Still at his home, getting her back blown out. Sounding happy, belly full.
I want to tell you, Didi. I want to tell you what he did to me, in case you don't know. So I'm in the interrogation.
Didi's a fool. Didi know damn well what she's dealing with. Why she chooses to stay friends with him, I don't know if they're together. I think they're sleeping together, but they only know. Didi's a fool, and she's definitely a fool for contacting him. I mean, contacting Chantal, contacting her. Let me see. Emily, thank you for being a member for 4 months, boo. Thank you. Listen, I needed it too. All jokes aside, it was actually a rough week. It was a rough week. And surprisingly enough, no one asked, but sometimes I do overshare. This is my first stream in I don't know how long, streaming while I'm on my cycle. Because as you guys know, I normally cancel the stream because I'm in too much pain and my attitude is very poor. It's just not the best idea. But I'm actually getting through just fine. I was going to say it at the top of the stream, but I'm like, is it really necessary to tell your viewers you're on your period so you might be emotional? But I did just fine. I'm doing just fine. But just to let you guys know, I was worried. I was so worried.
Interrogation room, and the investigators going back, like everything is like recorded with like video and everything. So I'm going through my videos to try to find these dates of these things. So I do need your guys' help. Like I'm probably gonna have to go to court and everything. So I'm not like stuff I say can be used against me.
And yes, people who are saying, well, now she only wants to contact the police now because she's mad. Well, yeah.
And then whenever I see them, I just want to I feel like this like burning hatred for the two of them inside of me. I can't
agree.
explain it. I've never felt it before for anybody. So no, I don't really feel bad for her at all. Please don't feel sorry for him and bail him out. What he did to you for 10 months, he deserves jail. I basically said that to Debbie because she was like,
Red, same.
he doesn't
Don't talk
deserve
to me.
this. His mom is sick. He
Don't
was
look
crying
at me.
before getting handcuffed. I'm like, so I just replied to her. I wrote, he physically, emotionally, and sexually abused me for 10 months. He deserves this.
I think I'm like 100% addicted to this person. In like a bad way. You know what? Fuck, I'm just gonna talk freely about how I feel. Fuck you if you fucking judge me for it.
Tell us.
I don't care.
Uh-huh.
I missed him at that moment. Okay? I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Mhm.
I fucking missed him. I missed his dick, and I wanted to see him.
Cinnamon spice.
She said this man was sexually assaulting her for 10 months. That was last month. Indy, thank you for that clip, because that's why I needed it. Chantal, I think Chantal forgets what she said online. She's so stupid. Yeah. Yeah, Chantal, I don't understand why she thinks she's as smart as she's not smart. She's not smart, but here we are. Here we are. She about to find out real quick. Thank you, Ash.
She prevented him from hurting other women. Good for you. Thank you. They did ask me too, like,
Joda, that's the $1 million question that the defense is going to ask. Okay, Chantal, you know what you're doing now. Go ahead, girl.
why now? You know, like it basically makes me feel like I do feel like, oh, well, you were going to go to the cops today, so I'm going to go to the cops. Actually, I've been on the fence about it for like the whole time, you know?
You ever worry that you were helping set him up financially and that one day he will give you the boot and give everything you deserve to someone else? I think about that every day, actually.
You do.
If that happens,
Uh-huh.
I have a plan.
Ooh, what is it? Look at...
I'm not as stupid as you think.
If that's not crazy, I don't know what is. I know how to destroy his life. Oh, I know how to destroy his life. I'm a woman of privilege. I will destroy him. Destroy him. If he doesn't try to destroy my pussy. Yep.
Trust.
When it comes to legal action, I'm gonna show you today that you will lose every time.
If this man is not digging her down, giving her attention, and feeding her, she is willing to destroy him. But go ahead.
I know you're listening to your little
600 meters,
friends.
keep right at the fork. Follow signs for Boulevard Drive.
Just wait. Just fucking wait, asshole.
The reason I played that clip, you know how sometimes Chantal will actually speak to Natter through the live stream? Like she'll speak directly to him. She did it again here when she's supposed to be headed to report him. She's still speaking to him in hopes that he's watching. Okay. All right.
I'm not like, even when I went into the police station, I'm like, how do I go about if I want to like possibly like report something that happened to me? And right from there, they just like took me in right away. Weird how Dee Dee had no problem with him trying to get you arrested.
Oh my god! I'm really, literally loving taking a shit talking about you right now. And here you go. I'm flushing you out of my effing life!
She's crazy. Lock her up.
Oh my god! I'm literally insane! I'm insane!
So when that person said, oh, it's funny how Dee Dee had no problem, like, pretty much, like, pursuing for Chantal to have consequences. No shit. Chantal has been scary towards Dee Dee. Chantal even talked about kidnapping Dee Dee. Did we forget? Dee Dee should have reported Chantal a long time ago. Chantal, it's just very weird how obsessed she is with Dee Dee, and in the way she like displays that obsession. Because here's the thing, I think Dee Dee's obsessed with Chantel too. We saw that one time when, like, they had Chantel on, but what Dee Dee expresses on her channel, the words that come out of Dee Dee's mouth is not unhinged and threatening like Chantel. She was flushing whatever down the like, and talking about the whatever. I get her off the internet.
And actually, they have May's name. They asked me about May, so they know about May and some other people too. You say that nobody would talk to me of your exes? I'm going to be going live with your exes, buddy. Yes. I'm going to visit your exes and I'm going to go live with them. Yeah. So he's where he needs to be. Dee Dee, you don't.
Now, the other names that she claims they have, she didn't say it was those exes. Where are those exes that she claims, those women that she claims she spoke to that were ready to go live with her? And you know what? We're going to get into it in a second.
Know him. You need to get your ass home. I know people who are like,
even through all this, like, Dee Dee, you need to get home. I'm telling you, I'm here to help you. Go home. Bitch. If the man was actually arrested, who cares where Dee Dee was? Who cares? Chantal probably wanted Dee Dee gone so she could go break and enter again to try to attempt to break and enter into the man's home. She probably could take the roommate. She'd probably just belly flop on him or hit her with one of her stomachs and he goes flying. I don't know. He doesn't look like much of a fighter. But why do you care? Why do you want Dee Dee out of his home where he is not at the moment of her streaming? Oh my God.
if you need me to testify for you, I will. That's what I said to the.
That's what I need to mention. She said that there are people who claim if they need her to testify that they will. Who is she around? The only person I think they've ever been around, or people, I'm sure they've been around Pete's at one point, obviously, before the whole thing happened. The roommate and Dee Dee one time. What are they testifying to? Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Red. You're right. Actually, now I think about it, if Chantal, please don't actually do this. I'm not saying she should. Don't break the law. But if Chantal lost her channel and she was looking for more, to make more income, she can actually start robbing homes. Just wait until the third day or fourth day of her not bathing. When she's ripe, bitch, if you come into my home smelling like this, the house is yours. The house is yours. Let me just grab my cat. The house is yours. Just start robbing people. Clear out that bitch. Just wait until like day 4, because she get real right. Who's staying in their home when someone walks in smelling like that? Bitch, you can have this. Rent is too expensive anyways. You can have this, bitch. That's what I got insurance for. Have this. Yep, the Mac is over there. The TV, yep, all yours. Just let me grab my cat. You will not have my cat. I will fight your stank ass. But if you want everything but my cat, the house is yours. Have at it.
To him, like, does it matter? Like, it doesn't matter. Because, like, they asked me, like, basically, like, would you, basically, if, like, Dee Dee wasn't there, or, like, if you were still with him, would you be in this police office reporting him? And I'm like, no, probably not. But, like, at the same,
that's going to work against her. That whether she realizes it or not, that's going to work against her. That was so stupid for her to say. Even saying it to the cop, she thought none of this through. Even when it comes to reporting him, even though she had no intention on doing it, I think she thought she could just mosey on in there, say, hey, I'm here to report someone who's this, and that. Can I get a card? I think she really thought she can say that. And they were like, oh no, let's come back here. Let's get a statement. Tell us more. She wasn't prepared because she probably should have had a lawyer with her even then.
time, obviously not if I'm with, that's why I haven't reported him yet, because I was with him and wanted to be with him. I'm not going to put him in jail when I want to be, like, you know what I mean? I wanted to be with him, so I didn't want to report him.
But he'd be just as dangerous if they were together. The women, the exes, the ex she looked into, do they no longer matter if they were together? Okay.
But regardless, it doesn't negate the fact that he put his hands on me. I asked that too. I'm like, so if, let's say I wanted to, like, I even asked that. I'm like, so let's say I wanted to, like, be with him. Like, does that negate, if I wanted to be with him today?
Chantal still wants to go back. There's a part of Chantal that's still hopeful, which is why she was so focused on Didi being there. But go ahead.
After all this, does that negate what he did? And it's like, absolutely not. It doesn't. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, there's some things I haven't told you guys. I'm not ready to talk about. Do I feel bad thinking about him, like, crying alone in the cell? Yeah, I do, actually. They had to have other cases open on him. Yeah. That's what they said. They didn't give me much information, but she couldn't be.
I don't think they gave her any information. I just find it odd that they would talk to Chantal about other cases. Even some of the details didn't make sense, but I also don't know Canadian law and, like, the process. It just seems weird.
Happier right now. She's psycho. Oh, yes. So, other women went to the police about him too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. You need to start looking. Oh, really?
I'm
Far away. I am.
I'm waiting
If
for
he spends some time away in jail, at least then I can find a place to move. Because, yeah.
Well, he's out. You still.
All right, I'm at the police station. Salvista Police.
So let me get this straight. This woman a few hours ago was singing, doing the most. Salvista Police. I am gonna report him. It's all she didn't do. Like, honestly, the only thing missing was her breaking out and dance. Is now worried about moving. She had to get into victim mode immediately. Immediately. She tapped into the super white power, like not just the white privilege, like the super white privilege. Like she tapped into the super power. Because now she's like, yeah, I'll move. Yeah, if he's away, then I'll make time to move. And bitch, you were singing. You were singing a few hours ago. You weren't scared. You never were.
The investigator asked me about some other women's names I didn't recognize. So there must have been other women, but May Anderson was there.
Red, 100%. 100%. Now, I want to remind everyone of this, and after this, we'll close out the stream. These women here, and I'll explain to you why I'm emphasizing these women here.
You want to protect these women. Cannot give any details. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else about that. Just, I have been in contact with people that have checked it out, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So there must be something.
So remember how she claimed that she was going to go live with these women, obviously make a mockery of it. And I obviously brought up the fact that Chantal is very well aware what happens to people who go on her stream, on her channel. They'll probably be doxxed within 2 days and possibly harassed, right? She claimed that for safety reasons, they no longer wanted to go on the channel, which is very smart, right? For safety reasons. She claims, because someone told her, like, protect them. So she's like, I'm not going to talk about it, talk about details. You know who you would talk to about these details? If anyone, the police. Chantal, during all this explanation, never mentioned the exes that she claimed she was in contact with. She claimed that there were women willing to come on her live stream. She was so giddy, trying to stick it to Nader, trying to get him upset, trying to get a reaction, But you're telling me you didn't share this with the authorities? That's exactly where the information should go. That's exactly who they should be sharing it with. But she hasn't brought them back up since. Even when she's like, oh, other women came forward, she would have said, yeah, those are the women that came forward because I gave their information to the authorities. I encourage them, like, tell them so we can get this guy. Tell them so you guys can be safe. Chantal made that up. I don't believe for a second you're telling me Chantal was in that station for an hour and 47 minutes and you didn't bring these women up? You didn't confirm these women were in contact with these officers? You claim they brought up May. I'm sure you brought up May because May actually exists. So she brought up May, right? See, like in the live stream, she was like, yeah, they brought up May. I think she brought up May, but whatever. Why didn't Chantal bring up those women? I think Chantal made up those women. Just like, you know how Chantal, when she's trying to get at Natter and get Natter mad, she'd be like, yeah, and I slept with him. She said the other day, like, yeah, I slept with Roman, or yeah, I slept with somebody. No, and damn well that didn't happen, but she wanted to get a reaction out of Natter and hurt him. So when she sat there that day and she was like, oh, you said your exes, they're going to go live with me, buddy. They're going to go live with me, buddy. It was when they were doing the back and forth. I think she just wanted a reaction out of him. But for you to be there for an hour and 47 minutes and you're telling me you didn't confirm that they have reached out to them, you didn't confirm that you gave them their information, it's because they don't exist. So she sat on her fucking platform and said that there are women who she's going to sit down with. She's done her research. Why aren't they with the same officers making a report? If they were willing to come on a live stream on YouTube, I'm hoping they would be willing to go report him, build a case, get this man off the street, unless she made it up. And that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Where are these women? We don't need a location, none of that. But she would have brought up the fact that they also reported him and they're working on their case too. They don't exist. Chantal made that up. And that's fucking disgusting. Yep. I agree. I agree. I agree. Thank you for the super chat. I don't want to butcher your name. Is it Dim? I'm tired. Thank you for the super chat. I don't even want to attempt. I will mess your name up. Yeah, Nine Lives of Sandy. That was what was confusing when she made it sound as though, and sorry for what happened to you, by the way, when she made it sound as though they were just actually relaying information. That doesn't make sense in a case. But I also don't know how Canada works. I think Chantal brought up May because there's video evidence of someone making these claims. So when Chantal says, oh, they brought up May, no. I think Chantal brought up May. But Chantal didn't bring up those women because they don't exist. And that's disgusting. Imagine making up women and making up claims to hurt this man. That I actually want to answer to. And if she doesn't give the answer, that defense is going to ask, you sat on your platform, you said these women exist, where are these women? Because if they can prove she made up these people and said this to thousands of people online, baby, Chantal better start popping pussy on OnlyFans because the shit she's been doing is whack. Sitting there doing close to nothing because you're going to need the money. You're gonna need the money. She better figure out who those women. Where are they? Could you imagine creating these people to try to stick it to this man? And the thing is, Chantel knows most people are just gonna believe her. But Chantel forgot her lie and didn't bring them up again, especially when she should have. God, she's stupid. God, she's stupid. Keontae, if Chantel does not produce those people, Natter's gonna get that ass. And that is so sad. That is so sad to even imagine this monster, because Natter ain't shit. He ain't never gonna be shit. But that is so sad. Imagine being that horrible that you hand this man a case to take even more from you. Where are those women? Fuck, she's stupid. God. She's so stupid. But guys, thank you for your time. I know it's a long stream. I hope it was worth it. It was worth it for me. I'm happy, like, for the most part, we kept spirits up, but baby, when I get to thinking sometimes, and I'm like, hold on, this missing. So I be on that ass when it comes to Chantel. I'm telling you, they better hire me. Put me on the defense. Put me on the defense. Put me on the defense, honey. But yeah, Bob, I realized that I'm like, I don't think anyone has connected that and noticed that. No one. Here we are. Here we are. I can't wait to see and hear the live when it comes to that. A mess. Chantel's so stupid. But thank you guys so much. This week I am working. I am 100% working on those videos because there's more to come when it comes to this. Just a little more, condensed and everything. And I'll go from there. If I could make it back to a live stream before the weekend, I will. There's a chance I won't, only because I really want to get these videos up. I need to. It's taking too long. So Chantal kind of threw a wrench in there for my ass. So it threw me off a little bit. But here we are. And we had a good time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the love. Please, for anyone who can relate to the allegations, my heart's with you. I feel horrible. I may not be able to relate to a lot that the trauma that you've been through, but I can sit here and say, I am proud for the people who have made it out. I am proud of the people who are still fighting in silence. And I am proud for the people who are speaking up for the ones who are fearful. So when it comes to my platform, you'll always have a safe space. Sorry, I'm just tired. You'll always have a safe space. But to those who shared their stories, thank you for being that courageous. Thank you for being that strong. And thank you for being that vulnerable to trust us with that. So I love you guys. Stay safe. Call someone you love and just tell them you love them. Text someone, tell them you love them. Because with everything going on in the world, things seem obviously a little different. A lot of things seem insignificant compared to what's happening. So just tell someone you love them. I don't care if it's a stranger that you follow on Twitter, that you kick it with from time to time. Just tweet them. Hey, just wanted to tell you I love you. That's it. Why not? There's a lot going on, and there are a lot of people scared, and we don't know what's going to happen. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Please look into resources when it comes to Ukraine. I will obviously do my part as well, and do what you can. And go put yourself first. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, night, morning, wherever you are. Remember, be better today than you were yesterday, and greater tomorrow than you will be today. And if all else fails, do not come online and make a mockery of serious topics. Later, guys.
My type, typically, if I'm looking for somebody attracted, tall enough, in really good shape, a nice jaw, chiseled features, black, dark hair, dark eyes, Smells good.
It is gross. I'm a gross person. Let me be gross. Just don't come near me. Don't fuck me.
Nice hands. Like, works good with their hands. It's just like the hypocrisy of it.
You think I have no standards at all? Well, they're low, but... After I shit at his house, I bend over in my lingerie and say, "Wipe me, daddy."
Well, like, I'm not the only person on the internet who rages, right?
No, but you do rage kind of a lot.
I'm thinking of taking anger management because I don't deal with my anger very, very well.
My overreaching message? Tough. If you also don't want to die, you can't do all the other things you want. And what gets me? Okay, when I was doing my A-levels at school, we went to London to visit some art galleries. And I think it was in the Hayward in London, the Museum of Modern Art. I think it was the Hayward, I might have the name wrong. There was a display, an exhibit that had 2 TV screens. And on one screen, it had a man in a suit jumping up and down, going quack, 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 quack. And on the other side, on a TV screen facing it, it had a jester jumping up and down, going no, 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 no. And it was essentially illustrating how both of those things took the same amount of effort. And I think about that when I look at her, when I look at her videos, when I look at how hard she works to wriggle out of the things she actually needs to do.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you.